probably ends up more in like a hit scanny type role, as the first ban will be the Lucio.
Okay, we should be live, guys. We should be live for the OWCS, man.
Fantastic sign. This is if
There I am once again.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah. If she's getting banned, then clearly
there we are,
some
guys.
play of her. I think she's gonna fit more in like the Tracer Reaper type of.
What up? What up? What up?
The fall off is like it puts her in a really weird spot where she can't really kind of compete for some of those like hit scan roles.
Yeah. My expectation is that teams will be playing kind of a rush comp with her. So
we are like here co-streaming the Overwatch League.
Maybe you're right. Maybe she is a bit of a Reaper, or maybe you play Xion and Reaper.
Reaper, Maga, Xion.
Yeah, exactly. Like you sort of play a comp where you don't worry about the long range. But I mean, the theory craft.
Okay, let's see if everything is running and working as intended right now.
See what actually works. But I will say, when if Xion gets banned like this, it's like,
looks like everything is working fine.
To take a ban this early in the series, so I'm very excited to see how this develops, who ends up pulling her out, and I think the fans are going to be excited to see those motorbikes fly. But it won't be on Antarctic Peninsula with Lucio and Xion.
Okay, wonderful. Things are going great.
So Antarctic Peninsula, we didn't see a ton at Champions.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. What up?
Changes to it, but I know now that teams have obviously had an opportunity to potentially play it some. And get some more reps on it. Potentially an opportunity to kind of keep this map pretty lively.
Let's see real quick if we can.
The rest of the season, because typically we see a lot of Dracilios and Li Zhang. Let's take a look at some of the map.
Yeah, this should work. Okay.
Coming into this, Jake. Obviously, with the new patch, there's going to be some pretty big shakeups. But if you look across, overall stage 2, right, Bastion's going to reign supreme there.
Yeah, I do think that's probably the biggest shift in the meta, is that Cat Bastion, I mean, the nerfs, I would call them pretty moderate on Cat Bastion. Mostly, I guess, the cat nerfs to carrying people is like a little bit less efficient. Your mobility is going to be a little bit more limited. I do still think there's going to be a place for it in the meta, but maybe it's going to be less of a, immediate go-to kind of a choice. So I think, maybe, some of these other looks that
we're in it.
A bit more primacy. But I like this patch because it's subtle enough.
Yeah, overall we have stage 2. Maybe I can pull up the...
It really is that kind of tweak that feels perfect at a mid stage.
Table real quick on the positions.
How, this patch impacts Cat Bastion, and then Sigma doesn't get any changes, right? But one of the better
so here we have our favorites.
Things to go against the Sigma, right? If you can just get like the Maga past the shield, right? And like maybe now you're playing Reaper and Xion, right? It can be pretty difficult. Like you just overwhelm the Sig at that point, right? So I think that'll be kind of curious to see if we end up in that type of spot. And look, I mean, EMEA has a lot of like really good Maga players. The teams in EMEA would probably want to play something, along the lines of like Maga, maybe not Maga Reaper Xion, maybe like with a Cassidy in the mix, right? But like still the Maga comps, even like maybe some D.Va still kind of like figuring her way into the game. I think that's kind of where EMEA would want to be comp-wise.
Yeah, it's the Sigma matchup against Maga is always pretty interesting because theoretically Sigma has a very good matchup there. But you're right, when you play the overall, like, I will just, completely run at you with my entire team kind of a strategy, that kind of concept can be difficult for Sigma to play against. I think Mizuki can be a part of the solution. I think it's part of why Sigma has felt a little more stable this stage, is that the Mizuki mitigates a lot of those weaknesses.
How are we doing, guys? How are we doing?
The Sanctuary is a fantastic ultimate. When the enemy is all in committing on you, you can just kind of back up, pop the Sanctuary, and it's very hard for them to kind of keep going that extra mile to finish you off. Sigma can get a lot of value with the Flux, but Xion kind of shifts everything, especially if she's going to get banned, if she's going to be a relevant choice for teams to go to. That feels like a hero to me that wants to bring the pace, as you were mentioning, right? Wants to kind of be in one of those very fast-moving comps. You think about diving on top of the enemy. I mean, the Xion ultimate is pretty sick for that, right? To like get in the enemy backline and just tear them up.
And Mizuki does get like a slight buff, right? But it's like more like to the TP, right? There's no healing out.
Wait, how do people do this co-streaming stuff?
Yeah,
how can I do it?
Crazy. And I mean, taking a look through some of the other kind of heroes,
I don't get how it works.
Support category, it's really what I mean. Whiplash with Brig. I mean, a little bit of extra damage, like. Movement speed nerf on the Ana perk is for the Nano. That's kind of brutal for her. So we'll see kind of where things going to end up in terms of support. And then Xion obviously banned here in our first map in EMEA. But we expect that's probably a good sign for how teams are viewing her in the region.
Yeah, especially on the Antarctic Peninsula, map with a lot of those close ranges. Let's see what's queued
Oh,
up
we're in
here
it,
for both
guys.
teams.
We're in it to
Obviously,
win it.
You know, it's the caster's
We
first
are
role here
in
in
it.
OWCS to get baited by teams picking their heroes in the spawn room. But Tellesi, I'm a believer in what they're playing here. I mean, at least in terms of this being really their comp. XSJ on the May got a little bit of a
I have no
range
idea how to
buff,
co-stream
that
it though.
endothermic blaster. So
Oh boy.
that actually could be nice at times. Like, it's meaningful when you know you can connect on that, start slowing people down, stay on top of them, run them over. There's something to be had there, but
yeah, the freeze also gets a buff, but only against non-tanks. So no, just a little bit faster in terms of freeze. So it'll be just Sigma comms here off the rip as SXJ gets really low off the start.
Lambda TP'd into the backline, but he's already lost his TP. He's no way out of the situation. Has to fight his way out. And ICAV XSJ cut him down, but it cost Lars his life. Now a 4-on-4. Tellesi without their tank trying to still fight through this. Ziad eventually does go down. We're down to a low number scrap, but ICAV may be able to clean this up if he can finish off Alfie. Symmetra charged up. It's not easy to get the burn down. Alfie just cuts them to pieces. Great support work from GK. That one goes down to the absolute wire. These two teams very evenly matched, it would seem.
Yeah, as no, Alfie they're not able to kind of connect those shots, and the sim is just so ramped up at that period in time. SSJ gonna go over and play far here, so putting even more pressure down onto Lapton.
Man,
no
Pharaoh on that map.
Really, Alfie
That's so annoying. What?
This far up in the sky is kind of some poke damage coming down from Tellesi here off the start. Is Alfie though, Jake, already close to a wall?
Yeah, he did so much in that first fight. It's huge to have the wall, especially because this far coming out can give you some trouble, but with the sim wall, you could really mitigate that. Lars trying to move forward, taking some of this high ground control, creates an opportunity here for ICAV to start poking away at the point, but ICAV not finding really any areas of weakness. GK holding very strong. Little fake TP to force something out. Texal goes with the rush, but Alfie drops the sim wall, and you just cannot step up to that. Jonowich dies stepping forward. They go through the sim wall, and the cleanup begins. Lambda looking sharp today here on the Cassidy, and it's just cleaned up for GK.
Yeah, it's a really nice play in terms of like using that sim wall when the Kitsune rush comes down from Texal, and now it sets up GK perfectly, right? Sanctuary rush here available to use. You also have the Deadeye. I mean, just a really.
I mean, Sigma seems to really be meta, like crazy.
I was gonna say as well, like, you know, Ziad, we kind of painted him as more like Diva Ram, like really going to be tested.
This champ is just so fun. What?
XSJ trying to find his way in, but with Deadeye's exchange, it's not a comfortable spot for a bar to be. A TP forward considered for Lambda, but ultimately not. Jonowich pops the Sanctuary very defensively, and uh-oh, Lars steps up, gets flux. Lambda already finds one. He'll find a second as well. Cleaning up here, and dude, I gotta say, Lambda, it hasn't.
Yo, this cast might be aimbotting, by the way. It's way too clean with it.
I mean, you didn't even have to use either of those support ults for GK, right? You were able to use the kind of that Deadeye, prevent them from kind of coming on in. The Sanctuary used like more in the choke is it'll just be Tellesi here just trying to rush in, trying to get a touch. I mean, Lars comes in on the ball. It's going to go right into the Kitsune rush. I mean, this has been as dominant as could be, really. From
yeah, this is tough to play for them, for Tellesi, I mean.
What is he supposed to do?
Here. Yeah, everyone's sitting in the Sanctuary looking up at you. And that is a statement round from GK. I mean, Tellesi fight well in the first fight, right? It feels like maybe we could have seen a different sort of a round if they had come away from that, you know, deathmatch scrap that it came down to. But Alfie getting the point control, doing so much, and just having such a snowball advantage on the sim. It's a great sign for GK that they can run away with a lead like that and just not give any routes back into the
real question now is, why can't I co-stream it?
I know if any changes kind of come through here for...
Like, shouldn't I be able to just click on it?
In round number 2, it looks like maybe you're just going to TP out and go back and play either the FAR or the May. I mean, dude, I don't know how successful they'll be kind of
wait a second, I have that feature.
I know if they're going to try and match the sim, so they will. So they're going to actually try and match the sim here of GK. So trying to create some extra mobility there for the rest of the squad, and then also kind of the sim, obviously the ramp damage if you can get it going. But this also feels way more comfortable for a team like GK.
Yeah, poke battle is going to be crucial here, but I'd argue GK has the better position playing on the point themselves. It's Tellesi you have to come break the status quo. Everyone's trying to find angles, but Ziad is healthy, and he's not afraid to box them out. First cap just goes to PK. Tellesi need to find something, but Ziad wastes no time. He presses Lars really out of the engagement here on the Sigma. No kills coming through just yet. So Telesi still fighting well here, but they can't quite get the flip back in return. And yeah, eventually Ziad finds his man. The formation completely shattered here from Telesi.
Yeah, really nice start. And I agree with you. The position there from GK off the rip, just way better, right? Kind of playing that, off angle, then being able to kind of move up onto the point.
Wait, why do I have advertisement here though?
Kind of controls that pillar
Oh
with a
no,
little bit of
guys.
high ground. It's so difficult for them to actually push up onto the point and try and make a play. So, GK, really, I mean, they have shown no signs of slowing down thus far. It's really been all them, at least through our first point here on Antarctic Peninsula. And then, I mean, they're already going to get up to...
What type of crosshair is he using? Like, is it really that good? The dot on the Cassidy?
For a lot of teams. Now they swing deep with the TP, though. It kind of gets them past the most difficult spot there. Ultimates are available for GK. Labda can open with the Deadeye, and even finds one through onto XSJ. That's not a kill you can allow to happen. Without the Symmetra, they're so vulnerable, but they feel forced to take the fight here. Rushes come out, but a better rush for GK and the player advantage. You just have to fight something, but it's so desperate here for ICAP.
Yeah, I mean, how is he supposed to even push up, though, right? I mean, everybody's so healthy there for GK, just kind of bully them off of the side. Now, I mean, Telesi, you'll be able to come back here. Maybe get one more fight, Jake, but it's not even going to be that good of a fight, right? I mean, you're going to have sanctuaries for both sides. Alfie with that sim wall,
Also,
right?
let me adjust myself here real quick. I can make myself a bit bigger now since
flux in the spawn. I love
since we're co-streaming this.
Early, she does take the damage, but hold on, the support just barely keeps her alive. Still, they're running out of time. We've got to move quick to get.
Yeah, just like that. Now we are big, but man, we can see everything now.
Touch should come in here, but Texel's already down. Sanctuary out. It's gonna
Yeah, just like that.
From GK, fighting these players who can't quite make it 2 point. And down 2 now. Ziad holding things down. Eventually is going to drop, but maybe the damage is done. Simwell from XSJ slows things down, but I mean, everyone's all the way through the shield. Lars surrounded, beset from all sides by GK attackers, and GK are going to close out Antarctic Peninsula 200-0. It doesn't get more dominant.
Crazy work, man.
That was not close whatsoever.
They kind of smurfed it, if I'm being honest. They kind of smurfed it maybe a little bit.
In our first map, obviously, Telesi, they'll have it
They
up.
might have smurfed, man.
Next map, and maybe they'll kind of be able to change some things around, but it feels like really there was no resistance for how GK wanted to play there. Just kind of ran them over.
Yeah, that is a fantastic sign. Alpha E 21-0. Helix, no deaths as well. I mean, this is as clean as they come, right? Like that's a setback for Telesi, right? You might have felt pretty good about your result last week, right? Taking a map off TM. The rest of the series was relatively competitive as well for Telesi, but their cast is cracked,
by the way.
I mean, this is a level difference. This is the true welcome to the OWCS sort of game here from GK.
Yeah, this was just like just a beatdown. I mean, at every moment, it never felt like that GK was at a risk of losing. I thought they looked worse for Telesi playing the sim, trying to match it. Like, I think they looked much better playing the May. They were never really even able to get like a sim wall until the very end there. I know in round number 2. So really rough.
They are really cooking with it
in map number
wow.
1. Potentially, I know they want to play.
But I mean, they were favored anyways, right? Like, Telesi was more like the underdog in that situation here.
No, in map number 1. So we'll see now as all the picks and bans will go in their favor, see if they can kind of swing things in their favor in a big way, because they need to make up a huge gap.
Yeah, it's tough because that comp, right, seems to be maybe the definitive one at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Like some version of it, whether you go with the May or the Pharah or the Sim, I think those are somewhat flexible, can kind of change the flavor of the style, but in the end, you need to work together with the Sigma, be aggressive, and it felt like some of those moments, Ziad was just like fearless, just, like running at them. Telesi's just falling back, but they're kind of splitting up, and man, that's a comp where splitting up, you gotta really know what you're doing. It's very easy to fall apart the moment your formation breaks. That's not dive comp. That is a comp where you want to group up and break the enemy Sigma, and that's exactly what we saw from GK, right? They were boxing out the enemy at every turn.
Also, let's put that here.
To get aggressive either, right? Even when they're
but I am wondering, let me change that real quick.
For some kind of an opportunity with the teleport. So for Alpha, looking good on the sim is a great sign for them. It seems to be, I think, a big difference maker between the teams who really can pilot the sim and maybe those who can't.
If I'm Telesi, I would consider banning the sim. Like, I thought, obviously, that's kind of how GK wants to play around it. They tried to match it. Obviously, didn't look that great. If I'm Telesi, I really
Kind of want to
consider
change the
banning
font
this thing, depending on where we
to
go,
Impact because it's
in
my
terms of
favorite
maps.
font.
So, yeah, although I know obviously a lot of balance changes. One we did mention is like Sigma doesn't get adjusted at all in the tank role, right? And I think almost every other tank gets some type of adjustment, but Sig. So
Yeah, just like that, just like that. That's what we wanted.
right? So I know kind of continuing to see some Sigma play out.
Where do we put it? I think we put it here.
Round in EMEA. Still, I think a lot of time.
Yeah, that
right?
looks nice.
Teams usually
That
don't
looks
figure out
comfy.
these patches until like a week or two has passed, right? They see what Korea is doing, right? They kind of like incorporate some of that into their game. So I think we'll take a bit to see kind of definitively what the meta looks like. There'll be New Junk City to pick here for Telesi.
All right, if this isn't a Xi'an map, I don't know what is. So this feels right, like the relatively close range engagements. Teams already kind of play a brawling style. I'm ready.
Man, the Runazapi logo or map
there's
image
all
looks
these
so
tweaks that
sick.
aren't
What?
gonna matter, right? Like Cap Bastion especially, being a little bit weaker than before, a little bit less option space there. But come on now, if Lucio's gonna get banned out this time, it's GK's turn to ban out the Lucio. See what the response is from Telesi.
Yeah, so they actually, interesting enough, both teams actually kind of forfeit the ban on their map. So, okay, Sim, I like that. That's kind of what I was
agree.
like thinking about.
Yeah, let's
like,
see.
Get rid of the Sim here, right? Maybe end up playing
The Sim ban, yeah, I get why. I feel like Control plays
so
Symmetra
maybe
is
play the May,
absolutely
right? That's kinda
so
what they
strong.
played early on. I just thought they
Like, it just
were,
looks nasty
like,
watching
I
it,
think
man.
the Sim just gives a huge advantage over to GK.
Yeah, I get
I will
why
say,
people would ban her
I feel
here.
like Reaper's days are numbered with Xi'an. I think
I
that
really
is
get
a
it,
very
man.
rough
Yeah, I
matchup
mean-
for Reaper. Like getting just deleted from that execute kind of effect. I think it's going to be a really hard matchup for Reaper in particular, more than most heroes, because even at that close range where Reaper should be strong, I still feel like Xi'an might have the edge. So, Reaper mains might be struggling a little bit, but
Yeah.
you're gonna have to live with it. It's part of the reality here of Overwatch.
I mean, Reaper also loses 25 HP, right? It goes
Yeah,
down to
and
275, so...
Which maybe he
I
needed, in
think
fairness.
GK
Like,
might
Reaper's-
3-0 this.
Reaper's
He
stocks
gotta-
are
he
pretty
gotta
high.
use some-
man.
Like, after
50 there,
looking
maybe,
for the
between-
like looking at the first
All right,
game,
all right, come
GK
on now.
might
For the
absolutely
Reaper mains,
3-0
let's
this. Let's be a little bit real right here.
No.
Reaper special move, man.
Look, he's had enough time in the sun. He's done great.
He's back to the shadows where he belongs.
Yeah, he's back down in the doldrums. So, Xi'an is available here. We'll see if each team decides to play the news hero. Gets banned in our first map. So, at least off the start, it looks like, hey, we're gonna get I'm interested to see if they decide to play the Malga. I mean, that's one that we were talking a little bit about. I know pre-game, maybe people decide to pick up.
Could work, right? Maybe with the May. I mean, this might be a full mirror outside of the tank pick, but maybe not. Lars, back to the Sigma. It's time for serious business. Both teams rocking up pretty much the same look. Expect to see the Curies come out here after the Juno speed ring. But I think May is going to be kind of the story of this one, right? Like, who can find the better May wall?
Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for here, right? You get both Mays out there. It's Alfie we know can play May at a really high level. So one thing we didn't get to see a lot of, ICAP, we casted a little bit of his gameplay.
Yeah, we got the prediction going now.
Really strong on the Cassidy. Didn't really get to show it there in that first map just because how dominant GK was. But just keep an eye on him. Maybe he can kind of even things up here with Labda.
Oh, Alfie finds the first kill. XSJ getting a little bit too tricky. Try to swing wide. Labda ready for him, and the DPS are down. GK gonna run rampant now. No roads back into this one for Telesi. They do grab one kill. Texel finds Kellex, which could slow
Yeah,
down.
GK is kind of smurfing right now.
At least
Holy.
forward hold for GK, but it's not much to write home about that.
No, not a great start for Telesi. Is
Also, I think we kind of gotta move our
But yeah,
overlay a
you
little
move
bit.
DPS
Wait a
that
second.
fast, especially Alfie just kind of
Like, let's move it to
walks
here,
to the
that's
side there,
better.
just look through the doorway, just able to kind of take out SSJ just instantly with an ice.
Now it's good, yeah.
Didn't really even have to work that hard for the kill, right?
We keep it like that. Now you can see
That's
everything.
going to continually happen here for Telesi. You're going to kind of hang in this series. That's going to be the kinetic grasp already used here for Lars. I mean, dude, Alfie finds another one, finds Janowicz here.
Oh, that's a good find back from Lars, though. Keeps the fight in contention. XSJ is in way too deep there. Does not have a way back out after the ice block. And Labda with a quick little triple. Make it maybe a quad feed. Lars.
This guy is completely cracked. What?
Love this play. Sigma not being in this next fight is going to be brutal. He's trying to pop him himself with his own
yeah, he's trying to
orb.
like,
It's
kill
actually a
himself
nice
with his orbs
look.
off the wall. I mean,
That's
I don't even think you can't even fight this, though,
You can't
right?
do that. You can do that.
Yeah, you can
actually
do that.
yourself.
Yeah. But I'm saying you can't even fight this point. It's going to go over to
No,
Geekay
no.
with this
Yeah.
stagger. And then now what? Geekay's going to take all 5 ultimates into the next point. I mean, has an opportunity to snowball pretty quickly here.
It is like a 10 ulti fight, though, right? Like the check marks on the left side could be misleading. I mean, Telesay are basically going to have everything as well. Jonowitz a couple seconds late. I kind of doubt that'll matter. We'll have to see. Either team, I mean, this is a big moment, right? If you can get the better fight here, especially from an economy perspective, you could set yourself up to win the entire map.
I guess from what I've seen, though, from Telesay this far, I would want them to have like a 2 or 3 ult advantage, like going into some of these fights. ICAV with Deadeye here is, ooh, does find a lot of damage down on his yacht. That's a huge amount of damage.
Everybody frozen from both sides, but I think XSJ got a little bit the better of that, kind of countering both of the support ultimates that came out from DK with just the Blizzard. So we talked about it, Matt, and it kind of came into fruition here. A nice winning trade here. I mean, you do use both DPS ults, but I think you're more than willing to trade away a high noon here.
Okay, we got Telesay with the point, though.
I mean, you needed to win the fight
Let's
as
not
well.
forget
I mean, there
that.
really no, like,
Telesay might be cooking right now.
You just kind of dumped everything in there if you're Telesay. You can't allow them to kind of get control of the point here first and basically get, like, 1 or 2 fights away from basically just going up 2-0 in the first, like, 4 minutes of the game, right? So the kill on his yacht is massive, though, right? I know Deadeye from ICAV on the corner there catches him off guard. That is a nice sanctuary there. Gonna be Ziad trying to actually use the flux here as well. I don't think he's gonna connect with anything.
Get somebody, but there's no follow-up. There's no position for them to step up.
Okay, they might. Yeah, they get the. They for sure get the second point. You're right.
DK, so Telesay getting some great fight back. They might be able to run down all of these players. Yeah, with that kill on Kiriko, the rest of the team stats are foregone conclusions. Alfie knows it as well. He's trying to prevent the stagger onto himself, but the supporting is great here. Everyone's just keeping their teammates alive, and that, I mean, Alfie is not going to be here for the final fight. And given these comps, I mean, this is the nature of Flashpoint on this kind of a style. There's no contest here.
I mean, it looks like night and day, right? I mean, with how Telesay played that second point, they looked awesome there. See if they can kind of continue it here throughout the rest of this Flashpoint. As look, I thought it was a really nice sanctuary there from Jonowitz, right? Kind of like puts it up, allows them to kind of push in when Labda is trying to use that Deadeye, and Ziad tries to end up using the flux like in response, right, to deter them from kind of pushing up, taking that space. But
I mean, Telesay got the May ult going on for the next fight at least.
For things start to fall apart. So we go into this next fight, Geekay. They have an opportunity here, Jake, to just kind of poke a little bit, play for this Kitsune rush. But ooh, that's a huge flux there. It's going to be the ice block. And also Ziad taking some serious damage, though. It's going to be the Blizzard from SXJ, though.
Yeah, the May ult was clutch, man. The May ult was clutch.
That is a huge setup. Now you're going to stagger out Labda just a little bit, but that'll be this next Flashpoint taken early by Telesay.
Yeah, that's a huge Blizzard, right? You know, after you're dropped by the flux, that little moment of slow, right, it's just enough to kind of keep you locked down, and 3 players frozen. That fight's going to be done. It is 2 powerful teamfight ultimates out of the kit for Telesay, and DK able to farm up quite a few of their own. So on this retake, they should have a better shot. Let's see what Alfie can find with his own Blizzard. Already rush immediate here, straight to the point. Love that position from Finn. The Sanctuary now doubling down, ensuring Texel can't really get value off of his ultimate. And with Alfie finding that pickup on the XSJ, it's just the Deadeye to stand the difference here. But ICAV
this crosshair seems kind of broken.
And the rest of Telesay,
like most pro players just play a dot crosshair. It's crazy.
Do what he can to kind of stall this point out and get whatever extra time is possible. But that'll be Telesay back.
Okay, it's actually close. Wait. They might put things to work here.
Really don't get much of anything out of it.
I mean, what? It's rushes used from both sides off the start. And then I thought, Telesay, they're trying to like back up the Sanctuary comes after they already had lost 1 player. So a little bit of a rough spot, for them at that point, where then the Sanctuary is already active for Geekay and they're able to kind of fight inside of it. And for Geekay, right, you can do this Flux plus Blizzard combination. Let's see if they decide to pull it off.
It's just a man and ice block, but the wall out. It was beautiful. Lars, though, floats over the enemy rock and actually gets out of danger for the moment. See if they can save XSJ. He needs a lot of help. Labda with a clean headshot is going to finish that kill. Lars brings one back, though, keeping this fight interesting with Labda.
These guys play such an aggressive Sigma. It's crazy to watch.
Telesi may have just boxed their way through this one. That is a tough choke to break, but Telesi get the job done.
He's just punching
really
them and
nice
rocking them.
Lars, or even though they lose SXJ, right? The Blizzard comes in from Alfie. They're still able to kind of battle on through, but Flux does a significant amount of damage. They get Kellex there with it, and then they're able to kind of like push on in. Finn and Ziad dangerously low. Alfie over to Tracer here trying to get a touch as see Ziad kind of float all over that.
Crazy work.
Get to the point. It'll be Alfie who gets the touch though to trigger OT.
Labda goes for the Deadeye, but he's a little bit exposed here. ICAP has the Deadeye in response, but with this Maywall up, someone has to step up and touch the point. Maybe they're able to keep this overtime slowing, and Finn has a quick cross. XSJ.
Careful.
Blizzard, but I believe it got rock stunned out there. DK doing everything to keep this point alive. Labda finds 2 in the fight, and even though Lars finds 1, I think the cleanup is going to be here for GK. I believe XSJ got rocked out of his Blizzard there. That is a back-breaking play from Ziad.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a while here for Lars to actually kind of stagger out. So SXJ is going to go over to Tracer, so you'll be able to get a touch.
Nah,
actually, it looks like they're going to give it up.
No way he's getting a touch. No.
Yeah, if you were able to get a touch, I mean, you have Rush Sanctuary, but you're better off just kind of saving those for the next point, right? To kick things off. So, yeah, Lars will, that just getting staggered out there, kind of brutal. It looks like also DK will have a slight advantage on the rotation going over the next flashpoint.
That is such a momentum steal from GK to bring that one back. Alfie is going to stick around on the Tracer, almost has that pulse bomb online. This is an open point. There's a lot of room for him to work. Already put some pressure down on the enemy backline. Ziad, looks like the Flux didn't catch much of anything there. Did get the rush out of Texal, which is kind of a nice ult to just pull out. GK playing this one slow. Point's not even open yet.
Yeah, both teams with Sanctuaries here. As Alfie now has worked around the outside for the pulse bomb.
Yeah, where will he go with the pulse bomb though?
A rough go as that'll be the Flux from Lars. Does a decent amount of damage. Finn dangerously low. Same with Ziad, but they just can't find any kills.
Oh, the support is so good from DK's backline, keeping Ziad up through all of this, and Alfie is just profiting from all the chaos.
Man, casting that would be so hard on English. Yeah, Sparsa, what up? I'm back. I'm just like, I wanted to try co-streaming the Overwatch League a little bit. Just a chill watching the pros, watching how it should be played, you know?
Right? You lose one player early with that. The Flux from Lars is pretty good. I mean, you get Finn and Ziad so low, there has to be a way to finish off at least one of those players, right?
Hell yeah, you have a team you want to support?
Really, no, consistently
I think not really. I just try to figure out which teams are like nice. Like I know some content creators from those teams and some players like Sugar Free and Tree and stuff. But I don't really have a favorite team. I'll just see what happens, I guess.
If he could equalize this here, it would be huge. But GK starting to drop low. Ziad looks like he must just be falling back off the play. Although, hold on, Labda finds Jonowich, and that could turn everything around. Telesi charge forward so there, trying to clean up the fight. But yeah, now they're in real trouble. And Alfie is staying alive that whole time. Now looks like a genius play. Still holding that pulse bomb. ICAV eventually drops him, but he's in a rough position on Cassidy, and yeah, will just go down.
And I mean, without Lars, there's no way you're going to be able to kind of come out on top, right? So the point will flip back to GK as an opportunity for them to kind of close this one.
But I mean,
here.
Team Liquid is clearly favored here, so
they get Ziad and Finn low. They're just not able to finish him off. Lars did a fantastic job.
Team Liquid Virtus Pro, like Virtus Pro, this is where Kevstar is, and I really like Kevstar. Like watching Kevstar play the game is like crazy work. But also Sugar Free, like Space Station Gaming, SSG might also be one of my contenders. But in this game I don't really have a favorite. No.
The rest of the team is already down. DK, what an aggressive little push here to close out Flashpoint. The Flux is out from Lars, but doesn't seem likely to produce much of anything. And a Deadeye from Labda.
Like the Sigma ult just does so few here because like the Kiri always Suzu this is crazy.
Closer, right? I know Telesi obviously.
Kiri is always Suzuing the Sigma ult, man. I gotta practice that. I really gotta practice that.
Control at the end, able to pull out some of these fights, to play her down. And look, Telesi, Jake, they get an advantage in some of these fights, right? And they're able to kind of get, whether it be Finn or get Ziad dangerously low. I think the support play from GK today has been really good, though, between I know Kellex and Finn keeping Ziad alive. And
I thought Zig was not very good anymore.
I know here
he gets spammed in pro play, like everyone will play Zig in pro play, I don't know. He seems very, like he has crazy utility it seems like. I mean he has this barrier, he can eat the shots and he has easy CC, so basically every Overwatch League game looks like this, man. There's always a Sigma, a Cassidy, maybe a Tracer. And of course, every game you will see a Kiriko. It's crazy. Like there's really a OP hero meta, it seems like. Also, I want to try to set up a prediction now. Well, yeah, Cassidy is crazy, but they kind of nerfed a lot. They nerfed him a lot, right? Like the level 3 perk nerf kind of hit him hard. Like I've seen some people on Twitter really be sad about that.
I thought that this would have been one where Telesi maybe been able to like make it even closer, right, without the sim in the mix, because the sim was definitely.
Also, can I make a new prediction? I kind of want to. Want to make a prediction. Wait a second. So,
but the same result. I would have expected it maybe.
The prediction is over.
A little bit more competitive game from Telesi's side.
Or can I just maybe summarize a prediction? Honestly, like how does it work?
Ziad doesn't stun the Blizzard there, or I mean, it had to have been him. I saw the mate was stunned. I think
so I mean, GK.
If you don't get that and you lose that second flashpoint, which
GK 1 map 2.
Comes out and you're in overtime,
complete prediction. Ah, okay, this is how it works. Okay.
We could see that one.
The prediction is over.
Right from that kind of a position. So
now we can start another prediction for the next map. Haha, that's how we do it. You can bet your channel points now. But I mean, it's kind of free, right?
You know, the blizzards from him could be
massive. Like we make the submission period 2 minutes, then we have like GK again and Telesi again, and now we start the prediction.
Another hero ban, but when you're down 2-0, you got to dig very deep, and this is a less experienced team, right, up against some real veterans on the GK side.
Yeah, and it's can you ban? I don't know. It'd be ban Sig and try and play something like completely.
Let me bet like 150 on Telesi. Let's see.
Ban the Cassidy, right? I mean, that's just like a weird like one in this type of comp.
I mean,
like,
ICAV is so comfortable on it, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, Lambda looks amazing on it too, though, I will say. So, it's I agree with you. I don't think there's an obvious ban because I think Lars actually looks very good on the Sigma.
Yeah, you can take part in the prediction now.
In this matchup. I don't think you want to.
Yeah, you voted with 10 points. I can see it. Okay, that's such a cool feature. Wait.
Yeah,
okay, that's nice.
I think the fact that Lucio is now unbannable is actually the biggest change, regardless of what they actually.
Oh, Lucio's unbannable now. I didn't know that. Wow.
Pick, but we need to see. I think there's like Lucio's been banned twice already in the series. Why
yeah, we have 1 more minute for the prediction. I mean,
I think people are kind of ignoring him because.
I mean, GK is clearly favored here, right?
Suzuki feels better.
GK is clearly favored.
Is there like a faster paced
oh, wait, did you go all in with your channel points, Sparsa?
Yeah,
nah, what?
Right? Now that Lucio
that's crazy, though.
Available for the rest of the series, if that kind of changes anything, is King's Row.
Manipulating the vote right here, or what? I'm going all in now. You might be a gambler. You might be a gambler. Holy.
Kind of picking him
but
out,
no, I
so,
kind of see it like
it'll be
another deferment.
Map 3 winner.
So it'll be.
It's crazy how much the meta has shifted. Like a lot of teams are deferring their bans now.
If GK don't win, I'm delete. Yeah, let's hope GK gets it, man. Let's really hope. But we're on King's Row, Spa, so we are on King's Row. That's gotta be. That's gotta be tough, man.
Want to do or how to play.
King's Row, anything can happen.
Pharah ban here. With the Pharah ban.
Oh, now I'm excited, man. The gambling aspect makes it way more exciting. Holy. But yeah, I'm also rooting for GK, of course. They are the favorites. I gotta see where Telesi is in the rankings real quick. So EMEA, GK, no wait, GK is like last place, but Telesi is like 5th place. GK is 6th, but somehow GK is completely smurfing on Telesi.
Okay, so Telesi say, I think this is a ban not because it's
yeah, this is gonna be. I have 0 points. Oh my. Yeah, then let's hope GK gets that one. I mean, they outperformed Telesi so far. So yeah.
I just think this is forcing.
Let's hope for the best. Oh boy, this gotta be a tough one, man.
They should be a little desperate here.
Yeah, and we did see a little bit earlier.
We need to go focus up here.
6J on Antarctic Peninsula pulled out the Pharah for a little bit to try and play against some of those.
But yeah, if you lose that bet, oh my, I'd be so sad. Holy.
First point here on
no way, man.
So yeah, it's probably one where now maybe it's like more of a.
It's just for map 3.
Play some sim, right? So.
Or did you mean to bet on the whole outcome of this?
Although we do love New Junk City.
Kings Row's looking crazy, man.
Yeah, look, a lot of
like
changes,
like
right?
the prediction I started was like for map 3, you know? If they win this round.
Last map.
Not if they win the whole. Well, the points I win are all going to map 4. Okay, I see where you're going here.
Already a reverse sweep,
But what if they don't win this then?
Themselves in it.
What if they do not win it?
Get rid of the sig. Like,
then you might have a problem. Okay, I see. We just try then. Okay.
I think maybe you want to change up just kind of.
I get it.
Honestly, I think he is probably better on like.
Then let's root for Geeky then, man. That's gotta be exciting. Holy.
Like Diva Ram are probably. No, I think the Sig may be like third best. No, just kind of thinking off the top of my head.
Morgan? Do we have a Morgan? No, we have no Morgan.
Like, a matchup where we'll see how Lars fares on the Ramatra. But
thank God there is no Morgan in this one though.
Strong pick historically for Ziad.
Oh, also, I think I should maybe. The chat is now in this overlay. I gotta switch that up.
They're pretty much gonna take the mirror, but with the Mei versus the Sim.
But I'll do it on my other screen so you can watch the map. I like the Ram play.
Like we've seen this.
Yeah, Ram is completely busted on King's Row.
It's I think you would have looked at like maybe like a
GK's got to smurf this now.
Wilder change potentially for Telesi to kind of force the issue, but we'll see if just getting rid of the Sig.
But man, there the GK Cassidy is completely cracked, by the way. Like LBBD7, he's cracked.
XSJ got cheeky with the flank, was not ready, but Althea came prepared for that angle. And killing the Mei now means it's kind of go time for the rest of the team. They're going to chase down a lot of these kills. Lars.
Nah, but why doesn't he drop?
A speed disadvantage is just going to be too much. A cleanse from downtown from Texal delays the inevitable, but this fight.
Sad, man. That's sad.
Exactly that. Inevitable.
Oh, the thrill of gambling. Yeah, for real. It makes it much more entertaining. Holy, that's nice.
Ziad just knows one direction. It's just forward. As just kind of marching towards.
Yeah, Ziad really went all in here. Holy.
The car wash over there, over in the hotel, gonna be very difficult for like.
I gotta edit the chat layout though now a little bit. Oh boy.
It's gonna just really give that Mei a
no, if I edit it, nah, I need to make a copy of that. Wait a second.
Mars is so low.
Like this map on attack, you really
duplicate.
Want to be able to send somebody through that off angle. That is very much the standard.
Let me duplicate the overlay.
Like a Mei, kind of force some kind of cheeky little engagement there. But having that angle kind of blocked is huge. Here's an
here we kind of put the chat just here.
Pile on the pressure and overwhelm as Labda just takes way too much heat to stay up.
Like I think if we put the chat here, we are good.
To back down. Maybe he's gonna have to slow it down now with the Sanctuary's exchange. Still a high energy Sim cooking into this one. Ziad with the annihilation.
That's all of my earnings from watching your streams. Oh my, I'm excited. Holy. Yeah, let's hope Geeky gets that one. But I mean, Geeky has performed really well until now.
I mean, they're desperate for a kill, right? As
oh, but the Zim kind of trolled.
Right on top of ICAV and Alfie TP's on in.
Oh, he catches him.
They should open things up for Telesi.
Yeah, I mean they got the first spot, but I still cannot believe Mizuki switch up. Yeah.
They need to kind of push in, try and get a early pick off. They try and
nah,
but ICAV, but
I mean they held the first spot really well, right? So it's not too bad.
And that's gonna allow Telesi to get the objective.
Also, we maybe gotta
I mean, they had their rush up,
wait, I gotta update this real quick. 1 second.
Which happens when you have a losing
Copy URL. And if we put it here now,
small lead, like, I like to see teams willing
the chat should be over here, right?
Just to catch the opponent off.
Where did the chat go?
So Telesi finding a better purchase on King's Row.
Yeah, now Labdo.
No, what did I do to the chat? When Mizuki is bad to Mizuki is almost. Yeah. That's because Mizuki got a buff, and on in fight maps he is really shining. Like he might be goated there.
Not gonna work out here for GK, and just like that, Telesi wins another fight.
That's a big fight win because.
But man, the chat kind of disappeared. I gotta try something. I gotta write a test message.
Don't farm up ultimates like.
Yeah, it shows up nice. We got the chat on the right now, by the way. That's nice.
Nothing to work with. You really need to build up these ultimates for Finn and Althea. They're 30% away, Matt, and that card is not slowing down.
But yeah, Mizuki is just, he feels so good to play on these maps. I can tell you that much.
They're trying to do. It'll be the Deadeye, kind of walking on forward here, just marching on. Oh, they get a few players low.
Yeah, some big damage. Here comes the rush from Texol, not taking any chances. Ziad tanking through everything for now, but even the Ramatra form is not enough, and the point flips. Labda grabs one back, but not much to fight for anymore for DK. They're going to have to just run this one down. They do build up their ultimate bank, but Telesi love the discipline from them.
Telesi low-key smurfing right now. I'm a bit scared for your channel points, Barca. But I mean, you're earning points right now. You can, like, if you have 10, you can gamble them up to whatever. They're gone. Nah, don't say that. King's Row, anything can happen. On King's Row, anything is possible.
Here to try and keep this going. It's going to be the Kitsune rush here. It's going to be the Blizzard out from SXJ. It's going to be Sanctuary here used by Telesi.
Like, imagine, I'm at 70. Oh boy, oh boy. But you gotta imagine, though, they needed a long time to get the first spot. Usually, King's Row, you just get ran over on the first spot, right? Or maybe it's only our ranked experience, but I think Geeke is doing a good job at deffing here. Plus they all have like ult advantage now, so shields are... Yeah. I mean, they only have one shield, right? Yeah, this guy cannot push, right? Against Mei Mizuki? Nah, he will just die, yeah. And they still have ult advantage. Like, no way. They might be able to full ult this, actually.
Yeah, it's a nice blizzard from Alfie, and then at Chain as like Lars.
What happens if I refresh this browser page, by the way? I just gotta do it for funsies? Okay. It works. Nice.
Directly in his track is maybe an opportunity here. Well, I was gonna say, like, you have Kitsune Rush, right? With like a Deadeye, create some space, and then they have the Annihilation Sanctuary on the other side. It's like a sick combination to deal with it. So GK may be looking in a position where they could hold on defense.
This corner on King's Row is fantastic. Here comes the Sanctuary and the Rush traded out on point. DK still healthy, but the Rush is maybe starting to overwhelm. As Sanctuary starts to drop. Ziad with the Annihilation is putting down a lot of threat on the other side. But Telesi still sticking into this one. Here comes the Blizzard from XSJ, and it looks to be very high impact.
The Mei ult is nasty, holy.
Absolutely everybody, only the Sojourn makes it out alive. Sojourn does grab a kill back the other way, but has to...
And no shield to help them, yeah.
To sack her life. XSJ, what a Blizzard to lock that fight up.
Yeah, and then I know
they are playing really well, man.
The ice block to just get that easy double kill. Kellex here. And I just use this speed ring for the extra mobility, and then switch back to the Mizuki. Is Kalasi, this would be huge, Jake. It feels like they almost need...
But they might be like, they have Mizu, no, they have Kiriko. There's no way they don't defend that.
Yeah, you're exactly
like
right.
Ram with Mizu, Ram with Kiri ult is just completely busted. And they have already... Nah. I mean, Sparsa, it might look good. Like, look at the ults. The Mei is at 93. Like, even if their Ram will ult now, the Mei can just say no. And Blizzard it. I'm quite sure they might be able to full ult. Or to at least hold the third spot, I mean, not full ult.
13, maybe 2 fights, if you're fortunate here for Telesi.
Man, even the pro players are getting walled off. I think it's just impossible, like... Oh. Sojourn got kinda baited, man.
Healthy as they push on forward.
Yeah,
like the Ram ult has no impact here, I think.
Out with that OC, and now the Rush is out on the point. Alfie with
yeah. Look at the Mei ult. The zoning is crazy there.
They just don't have the gas to stick around in this one. It's gonna need to be a reset for them. They're trying
Last time I went full in on Emon's chat, I lost it. Oh, no way. Oh, that's so sad. But did you, wait, did he do it for the 6v6 tournament, or which, or just a regular Emon co-stream of the Overwatch League? But yeah, it's really intense, it's really intense.
Really nice use of the overclock there that kind of gets the Sanctuary out from Jonowich. So
Loki, I'm just looking at the ults, because like ults are all that matters on King's Row, it feels like. Nah, but the cast just walks up. He just walks up, annihilating them. Oh no.
This time Geeke go for just like an all-out aggression, trying to maybe catch Telsi unawares, but Telsi actually...
They have one more try. They have one more contest. They get the Hypering Juno. Overwatch League. Okay, I see. They can do it though. They have Ram ult, but...
Which is a question because Texol continues to put the pressure on with the Rush.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
But has that Annihilation to re-up the armor and stabilize just a little bit longer. Supports are out. And Geeke getting their foothold onto this fight.
If he wins that, yeah, that's huge. That's huge.
Labda will cut him down. and Alfie finds
Huge for your channel points, man. Nice, nice, nice.
Strong push from most of the map, but a great third point from DK to bring this one back. Sanctuary from Jonowich, but it's just two supports playing in it. Shouldn't make much of a difference.
Yeah, and it feels like one.
Yeah, they couldn't cap it. That's nice. That's so important for your channel points.
Just kind of free fire on.
Yeah, now it's getting intense. Now it's getting really intense.
Need that extra damage. It wasn't even that close there at that final moment. So GK, a really good job on defense there at the very end. But you know, Telesi obviously impressed with their offense, right? Looked pretty good there.
Yeah, definitely had.
Yeah, but I gotta say Mizuki is just so crisp on these maps, man. Holy.
Very winnable, right? You have ample opportunities.
Also, are they spectating on the controller? Look at this. There's like this controller thingy.
I feel like King's Row is going to be pretty favored.
It's funny.
But also, GK have a win con here. I mean, this could be very well the final round.
It might be a tank affair.
Love to close this one out 3-0.
But I gotta say the
take a huge stab at
the LBBD7 guy, the GK hitscan player is cracked.
Yeah, oh wait, hold on.
He's absolutely cracked.
Never say never, Matt.
I mean, I wouldn't really.
Like he really be hitting his shots, man.
Yeah,
I'd love to be really wrong.
No, there's no way. There's no way, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, Telesi, this is kind of what we expected on defense, right? So, gonna be playing the Ram yet again. So just kind of getting rid of that. Sigma has just kind of unlocked the Ramatra gameplay, which I think dude,
okay, we have Winston on attack now against Ram. The Widow swap better be the best swap ever, for real, for real.
It definitely is held zone.
Nah, but I mean, we gotta trust him. I know, okay, he didn't even bother to shoot once, man. Insta swap to Soj.
See what the Soj can find. Telesi, they need to get some clock really running down here, even on first point. They need to find something.
And I love the Sojourn. I mean, they went to it.
I mean, look, they are instantly on the point. Like the amount of pressure they put on them is like significantly different. It feels like.
Alfie boxed out of that one, needed some extra support. A little bit.
Like, look at all of them on the high ground already.
XSJ in that kind of a flank trade.
Yeah, now they dropped down, two guys.
On the fight.
They just rotated over the high ground, I think.
See what they can do on the offense. I mean, no one has not found any holes at XSJ. Those super low, might be in trouble. Needs help out of this ice block, and now the attack comes in on the Lars. DK hitting on multiple fronts, maybe finding a window through. Ziad steps up.
Man, this guy is hitting them for so much. Wow.
XSJ already has a blizzard somehow. Now
wait, we got a May ult already? Nah, I can't. What?
Blizzard.
What was that?
I love the position there from Ziad as well.
Like 20% faster than GK. Like this guy must have cooked. Holy.
I mean, that's a brutal spot to be in.
Spouser, your channel points might be cooked with that blizzard. We gotta wait it out though. We gotta wait it out.
Especially without dropping a single player.
It's Jova. Oh no, man.
Looking comfortable, looking confident here on.
I mean, we can believe. We can believe.
Ziad, who's trying to pressure this capture point, but under the withering fire of the defenders, it is not proving easy. He has to form just to stay alive, just to keep contesting this. Alfie, though, is going to back him up on the point.
I mean, they're on the spot now, right?
To tank up here for DK.
And we got a blizzard now on their side.
Responded to with a big dump from Telesi on the defense. They have not even given up the first tick yet. ICAP can't find any connections off the dead.
Yeah, there's the blizzard now. Now they zone him out, right?
Isolates a lot of players. Sanctuary necessary for the defenders. A little bit
the measles, man. So stacked up. Unless they get some good ults, then it's Biden. It might be Biden. It might be Biden. Biden the GOAT. Ah, he got a getter though. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, they're getting it. Everything is still possible. Everything is still possible. Ziad is on the helmet. Wow, 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 that's crazy. Okay. I want to see him play ball. Maybe he's the GOAT on him. Who knows? He might be him.
Ziad just kind of pushes
might actually be him.
Towards that like phone booth into the doorway. He ends up falling, and that's where you're like, oh my god, is the GK gonna blow this? But they're able to still kind of come out on top. Nice Maywall there from Alfie. I know it's some players dangerously low in the choke. Oh, that's gonna be the blizzard. Does it even get out?
Wait, did he cancel? They canceled the blizzard. Crazy work. Remembers me of my Mizuki games today, where I cancelled my ult 2 times and almost ended it all on stream. Holy.
Without the May, I think DK know they have this kind of advantage. They're going to continue swarming forward. Teleport out here from Texall to stay alive and stabilize. They're just trying to keep their
I think
players
it's really
up.
funny watching these guys.
Clean team wipe here.
Like how they play as a team is like so different from like 6v6 and solo queue experiences I'm having like in low platinum and fucking diamond. It's crazy.
Now it's going to be the Kutsuni rush that Texol opens things up with. It's going to be answered in response. Lars explodes.
I would have Miso ulted here, but I'm a pleb, right? They just aced them without it. Overcharge, yeah, the overcharge perk is crazy work, man. Yeah, believe in Geekay, believe in Geekay, for real, for real. But can they contest it one more time? I'm not even sure.
Popped like a Nemesis form and then just ragdoll to the moon.
I think they can. May walls them off, right? Yeah, no, they give the corner. They give it already. Okay. Or do they? Wait. Rem has no ult? Nah, they can't.
So chaotic here on the point. Alfie just trying to force players into that perfect Blizzard now. Denies anyone from coming up to contest the point. Tracer holding
Man, Blizzard is such an OP ult if you think about it. We gotta play more May, man. We really gotta pick May more often. Such a strong champ.
But it's not like the defenders have too much to work with either.
So I mean, they do kind of dump
so they just need to end it within 3 minutes. 3:25 they have. It might be doable.
That can buy you like 45 seconds, almost a minute, right? And then like you're kind of like right back in it with maybe
the thing is, their Sojourns will ult both soon, and then their Ram will ult like Telesis Ram. The main usage and not just champions, but Overwatch League is... Yeah. I mean, people just know how to execute her, it seems. Like, she's so strong when well played. She has so much utility. Like, the wall alone is an S tier spell, I would say. Not even talking about the freezing that you can do now with a new level 3 or with an updated level 3. Yeah, better Soj wins, I guess. Yeah, no, this guy is cooking them low-key. The LBBD is just hitting his shots, man. The tanks are just literally playing mirror. Yeah, your channel points might be good here. Your channel points might be good here. This is said so much, but she's literally a tank in 6v6. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Geekay won the map Sparsa. But we were a bit scared, right?
I mean, it's a huge win for Geekay as well.
That's nice though, that's nice though. The gambling paid off, the gambling paid off. That's amazing. Yeah, let me do the outcome prediction real quick.
Like kind of like riding with Telesi in this one, but man, that is a
yeah, Geekay won that. Geekay won that.
The kind of potential that Geekay can get to, right? 3 teams from EMEA end up going to the mid-season championship.
There you go, there you go.
They obviously had a really good shot to be.
Did you receive the points? Yeah, right?
I thought looking at losing effort. I thought
yeah, 7k. There they are. There they are. Nice.
I thought kind of battled through it in a nice way.
Yeah, Geekay 3-0'd them. That's a bit sad, man.
And so for the individuals on Telesi,
but I mean, their LBBD7 was cracked, their May. To be fair, SXJ is absolutely great on May. I promote gambling if it's Geekay, for real, man, for real. Gotta promote that.
Matches were a bit of an aberration. Ziad looks back in real form here. Labda having a huge series, and Alfie still looking comfortable on the flex. And then the backline, I think, really finding their footing in the Sigmazuki. So they look like a really
yeah, but the comps are just so similar, but I think that's just what you gotta do in pro play. Yeah, LBD70 was cracked.
Roster, you guys hit the nail on the head.
Like, this guy just has the aim going, that's all you need on its skin. You just need the aim and positioning. I mean, he's the champ player, I guess, right? So, of course, he will smurf on them. Or he will play correctly, I mean.
In this matchup up against Telesi, and it felt like they absolutely did that. Telesi, though, I think that they definitely had.
But yeah, they went 3-0, wow.
Like, in King's Row, that XXJ Blizzard on that.
But yeah, what she's saying, like the first Blizzard from SXJ, holy, that was so quick.
Just in the driver's seat the majority of the time, Matt, and
that was really quick Blizzard. Wow.
Look different from week 1, or do you feel like this is more just like a difference in opponent?
I think it's probably they looked better than week 1, but then also a like lesser opponent. Yeah, so like I think they kind of like both go into no account here, and I think for Geekay, right after how week 1 went, you kind of have to be perfect.
What is that cool painting he has going on in the background over here? Wait, you can see my mouse, right? Nah, that's sad. No, but look at the guy in the middle.
It's really
his
stepping up to another level today.
The painting
and
with the
they still have a
beer
couple matches
or the
to
bear
go, but
in
we
the
do have an
background.
interview
Looks really
with
cool.
Finn in
But their
a
RAM
little
was
bit.
stiffing GK, the shields
We're
were...
just getting that set
Yeah,
up
yeah,
still.
their RAM was
Overall,
very
though,
good.
I think taking a look now at the rest of the teams that GK have to face
But he
off
couldn't
against,
save him,
they're gonna be
sadly.
playing up against 1, 2, 3, 4 tomorrow morning, I believe.
Yep.
And then in week 3, it will be Twisted Minds to be their final feat to try and get these wins here to be in that top.
I don't
4
even
here
know who's
before the
playing right
playoffs.
now.
Jake, when you're looking at those last 2 teams that they have to play up against, how do you feel like EK are looking to fare now after we got to see them now in week 2?
I will say, I think, you know, as much as TM week 1 wasn't their greatest, in fact, one of their weakest showings in a long time, I don't expect that to last too long. I think the players
I
are too
lived
good at
Twisted
Twisted Minds.
Fate,
I think
poor
they will
guys.
find, you know, the way through,
I
especially with
don't...
the patch to shake things up. and
Yo,
kind
we
of a
got
way back in.
the AI
I
virus
think
guy here
would have
again.
rather seen them a little bit earlier in the stage, so that's gonna be a tough
Whatever
one.
the
I think
fudge
they really need
AI
to get
viewers
a win
are,
against
man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Like what even
That
is
also
that?
not a free one though, because 1, 2,
No.
3,
Hey,
4
we gotta
is
ban this
squad.
guy.
I mean, that series
Ban,
tomorrow with 1, 2, 3,
and
4
he's
Ash is
gone.
a must win for both teams, right?
These
Like,
bots are going crazy,
so
man.
both teams,
Second one
EK will
today,
be
by the
1
way.
and 2 now. If they can get to 2 and 2, right? You know, that 1, 2, 3, 4, like that'll probably be who comes down to that like final spot, and like you kind of absolutely need that win.
Yeah, you definitely do. But let's talk to Finn about the conversation that we have to have around the remainder of this week, but also the win that you got today. Finn, congratulations for your guys' first win of this stage. I would love
he
to
was
hear
the
a little
support,
bit
okay.
about, I guess, what it's been like for you to work alongside Kellex and how it's been bringing him onto the roster here for Geeko.
To be honest, when Kellex come our team is like so many like different, like because Kellex have leadership and he have many age, so like he can we have some LBB and Jihad, young people, so like we need like grandfather, so Kellex doing that, so we are good thing, yeah, Kellex that good thing.
Yeah, so I gotta ask Finn, this stage
Yep.
didn't start well for you guys. You know, I think a lot of high hopes gonna be
Yeah.
coming in. It was some tough losses, but you came back today, and this is, I think, maybe the GK that fans are hoping to see, that maybe your team has been working to put on. So, what was the change from last week to this week? How did you guys improve so much before this match?
So like first of all, our like comms really like confused because our screen was good, but like every match we lose. So we have to change comm for like we doing bad, like keep talking about and like keep like to be honest, we after match 3-0 and 3-0 we got, and after match we yell.
Yeah, there's not much I can say right now.
I think that's
The goat is talking.
that thing is we change a lot. So we talk each other more and like change calm and yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it definitely paid off this week, Finn. I'm gonna ask you real quick. New season dropped the other day. A bunch of different, hero adjustments, balance patch. Do you think it's really gonna kind of change the meta much, or we're gonna continue to see kind of standard EMEA, some more Sigma type play?
I think Shion is coming, so I think Shion pretty good, and then like I think it's over balanced now, Shion, but like needs time just. So I think like 1 week, 2 weeks after, everyone using Shion, yeah, and then I think Sigma meta keep doing because Mizuki buff, and then yeah, Sigma not.
Yeah, they also love the Mizuki buff. I mean,
That
he
makes
feels
sense.
so
It
good
does take
on
some
some
time
maps,
for
it's
these new heroes
crazy.
to kind of get like worked into a lot of the comps for these teams. But Finn, I just want to say thank you so much for doing this interview with us, and congratulations on GK's first win of this stage.
Thank you.
Anyways, now
Okay,
taking a
what
look
have
at
we
these
coming up
teams,
now?
guys? I think that things have
Poor
really
Tennessee,
shaken
man.
up, obviously, from our first stage of OWCS this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Matt, you're laughing. Give me your overall.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, even though GK wins this, now just kind of like taking a step back and looking at it, the fact that they've lost to Alcad and 1-2-3-4 has beaten Alcad, they're gonna have to have 1-2-3. They're gonna have to be 1-2-3-4, and then also have them find like another loss somewhere else, right? So
And
they're
cheering
actually gonna
on
probably need
TM though.
to win that final game.
Okay, do you have any
this
players
season
or
against
just in
them, which,
general like that you like Twisted
that's
Minds?
like a huge shakeup, right? Like you know, EMEA, we've seen Twisted Minds and the VP at the top for a while, right? It's really been
Like
Twisted
the
Minds,
TVNT
one there,
guy,
but,
I think
so it
I
looks like things,
know him.
Maybe really shaking up here, no, in stage 2.
Twisted Minds for the tank.
I think
Ah,
if
okay,
you want
okay.
to fight for one of those mid-season championship spots, you're gonna have to go through Twisted Minds. Like you need to.
I'm a
not
really
just
big
win the
Ice
1, 2, 3,
Gnome
4,
fan,
you need to
so
beat TM, and that's gonna be a
I
TM
am
at
Virtus
their
Pro
Final
100%
Four,
all the
getting
time,
the
and
best
I like
time to
Cavster.
reset and prepare for this meta. That is gonna be a scary one. I will say, GK, their form looked drastically better. It is a weaker opponent, so it may be too early to tell. But at the same time, I still liked what they were showing me. I still felt like, okay, this is a team that has maybe found. Their
Okay,
footing
we're
in
having
this stage.
TM now
So
versus 1,
I
2,
wouldn't
3,
give up
4.
hope for GK
I
just
see.
yet. It was a tough first week, but I think they can maybe.
So
find
fourth
themselves back.
place versus second place
Yeah,
right
it'll
now.
be interesting to see what the journey is going to end up looking like. A very quick journey at that, again, with how fast the stage like flies by. It's wild, but this day is also flying by.
can
because
play
we
with his
have
team
our
well.
next
Ah,
matchup
okay.
in EMEA coming up next between Twisted
That's
Minds
nice.
versus 1-2-3-4. We'll see.
Yeah, can't wait to
if
see
TM
them,
are gonna
to see them
return form
try.
here in week 2. But before we do go, we wanted to give you guys a quick break and allow you to connect your BattleNet accounts here.
We
ensure
get
you
the
can
drops
start
now. We get the drops
earning
now.
Those Twitch drop or those drops. Guys,
I mean, we
can't
get
speak
them
right now.
anyways.
Because these drops look so sick. I'm like so excited for the loot box that
I
can't
think
even
It was the
talk.
this
waffles.
drop
It was
here,
the waffles.
It was
They got
the
it.
the
It
Firebird
really
might
was.
look
It's my
sick on a
fault. I
red
had waffles
weapon.
for breakfast this morning, but I
Might
think the
look
bunny
sick,
also
though.
is super cute, guys. Cannot lie. So you want to ensure.
I don't
you
really
guys
like the
can
banner though,
check
right?
these
I don't really
out.
like it. Twisted
They
Minds play next, so
just
yeah,
will be
Twisted
available
Minds is
in
next, yeah.
Overseas, EMEA,
Against
and
1, 2,
in
3, 4.
Korea, and on co-streamer channels, so plenty of opportunities for that. You guys link your accounts, and we'll be right back.
You'll climb to OWCS with Faceit League. Compete for $50,000 every season to sustain.
Yeah, we have
your
Faceit
competitive
advertisement. Whoa, whoa,
progress
whoa.
through skill-balanced
Okay, I
tournaments
think we
until you
can
hit the Master Finals
we can
broadcast and get
roam
scouted
free in the
by
browser a
Faceit
little
League.
bit right
You'll
now.
climb to
Because I really want to see there are
OWCS.
24
Join
co-streamers.
FTV.cg
Look at this.
/Faceit League.
We are here. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? If you go on this thingy here, and then go on this, then we are here. Isn't that amazing, right? I think if they lose, they fall down into danger zone. Oh no. They might though, yeah, they might. Yeah, let's hope they win though, right? We are here, that's so cool. You can just literally see us on the roster with all those, with all the goats. Yeah, even Warren is co-streaming it. Wow, wow, wow. That's so nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 played well too, so I'm not gonna bet on it since it's literally anyone's game truthfully. Yeah, I mean, it's just gotta be it's just gotta be an interesting game, I think, because I can't really tell much about any of those guys. But I am one. This frame of Baptiste was really funny here. Wait, someone gotta cut that out. Now the real question is, do we pull in like predictions on the maps or on the overall team's performances? That's the real question. I think we do it map by map, right? So you can gamble a bit more. Not to advertise gambling in any form, just saying. Now let me just gonna start a prediction then. Yeah, we do map 1 winner. And we will have TM. I just write the full name just in case anyone is joining. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. That's easy to type, by the way. That's really easy to type. Yeah, and we're gonna be like, I am gonna make the prediction window like, yeah, let's do 2 minutes maybe. And we start the prediction now, you guys, or you guys have 2 minutes time to make your predictions. Okay, so we have Twisted Minds going strong already. I see, I see. Wait, let me try something like that. No, I messed it up. Okay, okay. We have a clear prediction going on now. Is there a way I can see? Yeah, we can see it right here. Wait, can I also put in a prediction? Nah, that would be cheating because like I have infinite channel points. Can I even predict something? Nah, I can't. Like the streamer himself can't do it though. Sad. That's my placings. Yeah, it looks good. There are quite some things on the line, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to the
We have
OWCS.
410 to 260 points, so you can like do a bit of profit if they win.
Up against the
Yeah, man, come on,
underdogs
Twisted.
of Al-Qadsiya last week. Starting off with Twisted Minds, their form isn't quite what we're used to seeing from them, Matt. And
I am completely
feel
open
like
for both of
this
them
is
if
a
I'm
team
being
where
honest.
There's a lot of expectation for them to
But
bounce
since you
back
are
quickly
a
here.
big Twisted Minds fan, I will also go with Twisted Minds then. But let's see how they play. Let's see how they play.
For them in the region
Ah,
is,
we see
like,
him now. Nice, nice, nice. Let me go full screen again.
With how they've been as of late, right? You know, one of, if not the best. team
Wait,
in the world
Funny
over the last
Astro, I know that
year.
guy.
And look,
Also,
on
I've heard
rough
about
start here,
TVNT and
stage
Quartz.
2, I think the meta is obviously. You know, now
But I
playing
think
nice,
I
but at the
never
moment,
really
they had a
saw them
really good
play a
run.
lot.
I know with Diva kind of being the kind of go-to for a very long time, but
Yeah, this guy, of course, I know him, I
look,
know
it'd be
him.
silly to kind of think this team is just gonna like fall apart, collapse, and we're never gonna hear from them again, right? I think I know teams can have you know, a rough week, 2-week stretch, and then
Yo, they
you know,
got
bounce
the
right
they got
back
the
into
beauty
it.
shots in.
I would be
Holy, Hawk is
surprised if they
amazing.
continue to see
Hawk
Twisted
is so
Minds,
nasty,
not
man. I
playing
played against so nasty Hawks today.
You know, I think
Don't
it-
remind me
honestly,
of
their
it.
underperformance
I
in
don't
week
want to
one-
see that
week
champ
one,
today
should
anymore.
Be a complete shock. It's like
I really
they
don't.
had such a great
I'm
success
traumatized
at
for today.
Champions Clash because they gave
I will
up
be
on
right
the
back.
prepared strategy
2
and
minutes,
went
2
back
minutes.
to the
1
well in
minute.
sim strat. So to come back in now at the start of the stage, but okay, let's go back to what we were practicing, what's working for us. That didn't work for you at Champions Clash, and so I think there may be some issue of like, do they have the full faith in the comp? They even, I believe, brought KSA in for a map. It didn't really look too good. TVNT coming back in, so clearly some like uncertainty or experimentation in the TM camp. That being said, to your point, yeah, like they're an incredibly strong team. We shouldn't think this is going to last forever. But this is an odd team they're matched up against. This is not going to be a comfortable one for Twisted Minds.
No, it definitely isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4 that was able to take that win up against Qadsiya last weekend. I think that this is a squad where we've only seen one change for this roster, right? They swap out their tank player, they bring Golden Pants in, and the ball's looking good, Jake.
Look, I'm here. I'm so here. This is Wrecking Ball season. Golden Pants is him on the ball. All right, Cat Bastion may have been nerfed.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's been nerfed that much. Like, I think it's still playable. I think it's still probably good on the right kind of a map, and especially if you have a very adept Wrecking Ball player. For me, that's always been the strongest version of this comp. And so for 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, it's like I choose to believe. I just have become a full-on fan of this team. The bias is so real.
Oh no.
We love a little bit of bias on the desk. And speaking of bias, guys, we got predictions. So who are we going to be rooting for here in this matchup?
Okay, okay. Sorry for letting you wait. I'm back. I'm back.
With the tried and true Twisted Minds. I think this is
now we can see.
Their experience, their talent, skill just really isn't.
Let me take a look at the prediction real quick.
Honestly,
If anything was
a bit of an identity
added to the prediction.
Considering the meta changes and whatnot and how they're looking to adapt.
1, 2, 3, 4 is playing ball into Hawk. Nah, really.
But Jake, in the green room, we're talking.
I want to see that. I want to see that happening, man.
You're so boring. You're so straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got this.
If they do ball into Hawk, that would be crazy.
Guys, and it starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way.
You would think they like 3-0'd Alcatia with the way we're talking. They barely won in like a game.
Yeah, I'm really interested in the outcome. What?
I fully believe they're gonna kind of get back on track.
I hope so. I hope so for their sake. Let's see if Twisted Minds will be able to make their stamp here.
Okay, I'm actually excited, but there are not that many channel points on the line. Holy.
On this upset train.
Yeah, thanks so
This
much,
is hype. I was planning on watching Twisted Minds game of Snacks, but if your life it's even better. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it, my guy. I don't know how long I will stream it today.
Is that right?
Because the games go like 5 in the morning. It's crazy for EU time zone. Or like 2 in the morning, not 5, but yeah. I'm planning on at least doing the EMEA part, right? So let's see how far we can go today.
I took every channel point.
Okay, we are on Antarctic. Wow. Okay, wait a second.
We'll see kind of how this one. So the ball. Sell us realistically on.
We really got the ball going on. But they have no hog though. They have no hog.
Interesting that they decided to play the Bastion even though they get rid of the cat.
Wait, this is spicy.
Yeah, but glad you're here, Sparsa, man. I'm really glad.
The perk is now actually really good for Bastion. The mobility perk.
Oh yes,
so
the
that
grenade.
Might matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new tier 1 perk. Twisted Minds are bunkering defensively here, but they're gonna have to push forward.
I don't know what I think about their comps, to be honest.
Now the point force comes in. You see Brig gets bullied off the angle. Diva does as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding really strong in this one. TM give up the first flip. Cassidy takes one.
Yo, he got picked crazy.
I mean,
poor guy, man.
Just kind of the power of the Bastion.
Could have been me. Could have been me.
But how do you end up dealing with this ball as Golden Pants able to go play from the health pack?
Yeah, they need... Is Mizuki banned or did I miss something? Nah, they did not ban Mizuki, but they might need him against the ball.
Twisted Mind. So Wu Yang up on the high ground now. Crispy not able to fight that alone. This is not good. I mean, you have Kanale here as well. Everybody's gonna.
This is kind of cooking right now.
Early start for 1, 2, 3, 4 looked pretty good, but then I know TM eventually kind of found their footing.
Yeah, when they lost Bastion, it got.
I don't know what I think of Bastion into Diva here.
Alive to actually make value from all the distraction that the Wrecking Ball is doing.
I'm not sure.
The Mizuki though.
Somebody putting down damage.
obviously TVNT is gonna make plays consistently for the.
Like, what's the point? Is it the ultimate or why is he doing it?
Around the Bastion. Quite nice.
Man, ball and pro play must be so stressful. They are... No, wait, they are running the Mizuki. Okay, never mind.
Is it close enough? Not quite. Crispy dances away from that one, but it's only buying time. Kai comes out with the artillery fire, making Quartz think twice about his position. The slam is good, but the shells can't quite hit those follow-ups. And Quartz at the high noon should continue to stabilize this position. Array is out from Astro, so they're really quadrupling down on this.
I mean, we have the Kiri ult now at least. I feel like Kiri ult just clutches up the break ult.
To rally just to stay alive. So the bank's starting to run dry. Twisted Minds find himself in an awkward corner surrounded by the minefield, but they
yeah,
still
but Brick
have
is
points
just
to control
killing all the mines, man. Did you know my mom has watched the Overwatch game before like this? She was ill and I came on to look after her and she also was... Yeah, that's funny though, but I mean, it must be really stressful for a non-Overwatch player to like watch this, man. This must be so like stressful, wow. I think even League of Legends must be easier to understand.
Both supports have to just defend each other just to stay alive, so they're not healing the rest of the team, they're not forcing to fight. Now though, Twisted Mind's gonna step back up to the plate.
Yeah, but actually they recapped it, holy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty much have to be defensive with these support ultimates, but they have a lot of clock to run here on TM, a lot of time to work with.
Yeah, it'll be the Kitsune rush that they'll open things up with Golden Pants.
Man, Bastion and Kiri ult, that's the combo. But look at this guy's crosshair, I kinda like it.
That's huge, actually. Gets rid of Funny Astro. Not a lot of healing resources available for Twisted Minds, and that's going to allow Golden Pants.
Man, this guy gets so few value out of ball, it's so sad, but his plays are so nicely thought of.
Picked up by that slam. Kanale also needs to get out of here. Maimon, though, close to the Pulse Bomb. There's no Kiri in this comp for TM, so a Pulse Bomb can very much lead to a kill. Would be huge, almost, I would say, necessary maybe for Maimon in this spot.
I hope he gets 0 value. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, he's not getting much. He's not getting much, man.
But still, the attack coming into the back line. Rally's out from
But me as a fellow ball enjoyer, I kind of want him to pop off a little, but I also want Twisted to win.
Quartz as well with the Deadeye, and now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. They gotta fight.
Oh, he has a nasty angle here. Wait. But I don't know about the mines. Nah, he low-key cooked. He low-key cooked.
Big connections from that. Forces Quartz to run for the hill, see what they can get done on the point with this space.
Yeah, just kind of like separates them for a while, as Maimon's going to be the one who tries to get a flip here. It's going to be OT. Twisted Minds in control of the point just now.
Diva can also hold the high ground so well. Yo, nasty headshot, by the way.
Tries to keep him in back and not able to do so.
That's a huge find. Deadeye needs to get something back for Quartz. Or maybe TVNT can actually get back.
I mean, he can stall.
154 need to
Yeah.
push this fight out and quick, but a big boot from Golden Pants puts TVNT into a
Oh, he's got a
bad
nasty
neighborhood.
flank going there.
Does pay his life for that kill. As the flip goes back the other way, this round is
Nah.
really starting to come together. For
The brick was all alone up there.
Just one
Oh
more stagger
no.
kill on Quartz, it would be enough,
I see the thought of mines, but lucky no lone fell for them. Yeah.
TVNT coming back on the Maga.
I mean, he zoned them kind of off the point, right? For at least a little bit. Oh, we got the big M going right now. Oh boy. We got the big M going.
I mean, that Bastion damage is so strong while inside of that Kitsune rush as well. Golden Pants with a slam there on the high ground. Just put down a little bit of
Yeah, I want to
damage.
see this.
See, they're trying to move
How will
around.
they do it?
Crispy has to stay alive here.
And why are
The
so
point's
few
gonna
of
be
them playing a
contested.
skin? Is it like...
Has to be big here. Here it comes from Canale. Overtime's really ticked. You cannot get off point for more than a couple seconds, and Kai finds one.
Ah, the Bastion is completely strong here. What?
They have just done it here on this first round. Twisted Minds, just a few players left alive, kind of stalling, delaying. TVNT runs out of gas on the point, and it's just Astro on the Juno.
Crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 just gets it. Holy, this is why their tank is great.
Ball takes a round. Are you regretting
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4's tank
No, I
is...
mean, look,
He's cooking.
you
It's,
can't.
it's so early.
The ball
It's
had
so
really
early.
much value at the end
I
there.
have to live this up well.
But the problem is against Morga, you do nothing though. You do nothing
You're
against
just like,
Morga.
you have to just kind of play it.
But yeah,
like this is,
TVNT,
you know,
he
the
must
world
cook now,
final
he
after
must
the
cook
first
now.
kill, and just kind of lose
Literally.
your mind. Look, I mean, the ball is gonna give them issues, right? They'll
The thing
be
is,
able to
no
get rid
one
of the
here will
ball,
pick Enna, right?
You can do some other stuff as well, but
No way.
definitely a little bit alarming if you are Twisted Mind. So we'll see if they decide to change anything up, or it's just gonna be Morga with the Brig Juno.
Okay, we
here
still
early
have the
on,
Morga
so
going on.
looks like they're gonna come out with that yet again.
Ah, they used the
Maybe
TP.
with this map though, like not having some high ground, you can actually kind of make a play for the Bastion a little bit easier.
Man, Morga
there on
with
the-
this skin and the mythic weapons,
I think
holy,
Crispy's gonna
it looks so
Crispy and
crisp,
Kai are gonna
wow.
be kind of on notice because this Maga
What a
comp
nice
will
skin.
absolutely punish your low mobility players. His attack comes in. Look how safe Kai is playing. He's like basically in his own spawn.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a great position
But
because
that kind of puts
Twisted
team in
Minds-
no man's land, right? Though, like they can't really
Okay.
go in.
Yeah, they kind of
They don't
zoned
wanna dive that
themselves
deep.
off
It's
there.
a great positioning from 1, 2, 3, 4. They really understand this comp well. Trying to just play for the point, but the poke fight feels good, and J-Loop gets dropped by Crispy at range. Everybody's just dancing around TVNT, but losing the Tracer really
Just
mitigates a lot of
splashing the
pressure.
Morga a
Here
little
comes
bit. It's
Maga
summer, it's hot though. We
He
need
gets
some
everything
water,
down,
man.
but his gas is running low.
How could have worked? I don't know. For sure, he might have worked. I don't know why they didn't pick him.
Burn him down. Maimon looking for some exits as well. Look at.
I mean, against Ball, it seems kind of free, but I think Ball might just press E every time.
Yeah. I mean, and then that allows,
But I also saw the vision
Kai.
of Hawk here, yeah.
Kai's playing his own game. He's so far away, it feels like, up until the final moment where he actually kind of could just safely move up.
But yeah, how is Cassidy not working here against the ball? Wow.
The Diva swap.
He's
Golden
going,
Pants here.
How did they spot him over there? What?
Yeah, I mean, what do you do, right? I mean,
He's just ignoring them. I love it.
and dude, a tidal blast as well on the ball is pretty nasty too. I mean, you use on the Tracer as well, but
Tracer Bastion. I mean, defensively on Bastion could be nice too.
They need to do something now.
They're gonna just try and force the point. But what can Crispy and Maimon get done? Oh, Quartz finding Kai
We got the
massive.
castle though,
Now
at
that-
least.
As soon as you lose some of that damage threat, the point instantly flips. The threat goes away, and I mean, just like one kind of little sloppy moment where somehow Quartz is able to find a kill on Kai, and you see how immediately this comp crumbles. I mean, the Wrecking Ball comp is not a stable strategy. It needs everything to go right.
no, yes, it feels like if they can get rid of Kai, it just
The
kind of
cast tracking, yeah, he's good, he's good.
It's the disruption of the ball with the Tracer.
I think,
that
yeah, I mean,
causes
he's a
the
pro
damage
player,
to
right?
Bastion,
Like,
right?
what are we talking about? But yeah, he's correct.
With the Bastion gone, it's definitely obviously less scary. As it'll be the rush here over the point. It'll be Minefield here that kind of like pushes them off to a side room.
Astro's down, even with his own ray out, he can't stay alive.
Crazy.
Bastion is just too much, and here comes the
They have
tidal
so
blast.
much pressure, but it feels like they aren't really doing much, but they still apply kind of so much pressure on them.
Tanking up through it. Golden Pants coming back,
Like, the
hitting
ball
his
really
defense.
is working overtime here.
From TVNT is not going to commit to this one. Doesn't want to pop himself for good reason. not much hope.
Crazy.
In this fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. The retake
Normally you
is
see them on
arguably the most
Soch, but
difficult
got banned.
for the
Ah, I
long
see, I
haul.
see.
Pass that test.
Yeah, and they get Jey
But I mean, would the Sojourn ban have done much here? I don't think so, right? The comp would have still kind of worked like that.
Into the sky there. So what they could do also is, like, you know, slam with the artillery plus pulse bomb. They tried to do that on the last round. They just weren't able to kind of combo that into any kills. You do have Quartz with the Deadeye here, kind of going around.
Pulse bomb.
Yeah, we got Bastion Tracer ult.
This is a backbreaking pulse bomb. If you can connect.
I feel like D.Va Bomb has... Oh, nasty, nasty.
Enough damage? Yes, it is. Good connection from Bone, and the artillery fire are going to be layered over the top of this. Twisted Minds without the key threat of this bomb.
1, 2, 3, 4 is cooking kind of right now.
Really being called into question right now. Brig, Juno running for the hills. They're lucky to be in a small room. Golden Pants is all the way in behind them, but
This guy, man.
gonna disengage from this.
This guy is cracked on the ball. Wow.
Back up. But TM, not many ultimates to speak of here for the retake.
Dude, it's so difficult as well because if TM goes and falls
Yeah,
back on the D.Va,
we expected this. I see him.
Right? Yeah, if they play like the Maga or something along those lines, right? They can sub out the Mizuki for another support. Just make it so nasty to try and deal with. It's simple, so low.
He's knocked into the mines. He can't get back into the fight. The remake is good for TDNT, but there's still a full rush available for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they're kind of getting rolled, sadly.
Top teams to do it here in EMEA.
Oh, nasty chain, holy.
Are gonna find this first map victory to open the series.
Okay, okay, not too bad, not too bad. Wow.
By 20%.
I also like how the screen instantly switches. Like they don't even give time to breathe. They just instantly swap it up. Holy.
Let's see what happens.
Wow.
You know, look, we can pick.
Yeah, then we gotta sadly choose the outcome of the prediction right now.
A lot of series to be played.
And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 getting the game.
In round of 1. I mean, Kai as well. I mean, just a really strong game.
1, 2, 3, 4 might win the whole thing.
1, 2, 3, 4
I mean, they
look,
gotta
they're able to
adjust
kinda
now. They
collapse on
gotta
Force
adjust it
Johnson,
now.
right?
For real, for real.
And I really feel like, you know, Twisted Minds, they felt like they're forced to play the break.
Yeah, we got the prediction done now.
That's enabling this double flex look from 1, 2, 3, 4 to really reap the benefits. Like they're outvaluing in the long fights.
Okay, let me set up a new one for the map too.
Because there's Bastion, there's double flex support. Like the damage is overwhelming. You really can't just tank through it. You have to go out and get some kills. But now, then you're playing a Brig. Like,
we have Twisted Minds and 1, 2, 3, 4.
An opening kill, the fights have been amazing for them. But
Yeah,
for the
let's
most
do
part,
2 minutes
it's
again to start a
too heavy
prediction
for
on
that
who
to be the
wins
case.
map 2.
Yeah, and I mean, what?
But I
Bastion's,
think if
damage doesn't get nerfed.
if TM doesn't really adjust now, they might be cooked again, because I don't know,
And then Ball,
like the D.Va pick, I kinda don't see. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, sure thing, sure thing. Enjoy, enjoy. Have a great day. Enjoy the meal, my guy. Glad you found your way here.
Right, so I thought it was more interesting that they banned the cat and then continue to play it, right?
See
But
you,
maybe,
see you.
You feel like you don't really need to play that type of style.
Yeah, maybe they feel like the Cat Bastion mirror could be harder against a D.Va or something like that. You know, it's hard to say why they end up going for
Yeah,
that
the D.Va
so
pick was not
early.
really it
But
feels
also,
like.
you know, in fairness, I think for them, what seems to be most important to me is that they get the double flex support. Which
Yeah.
in this meta, you actually have a lot of
But
options.
man, the
for, right?
Wuyang
Like,
seemed
Wuyang is an
nasty.
opener,
Wow, wow,
not
wow.
see as much, but it fits well with their style. Then they go to the Mizuki to respond to the D.Va a couple times, and it works out great. So some of this pick depth actually feels really good for them.
So the artillery perk gets swapped out, right? For the grenade, like the knockback, right? Where it gives you extra knockback, but then also doesn't do damage for you. We'll have to take a chance the next time we see you on Kai. But that also does allow that other perk to come back in, which is, you know, you have the cooldown reduction of the grenade whenever you change forms, right? So like the grenade also is like pretty significant, like, you know, just kind of like AoE damage, just kind of throwing it into a group, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
really
it's
wonder what the
targeting
next map will be.
to be able to
Is
hit.
it Circuit? Yeah, right.
It'll be Circuit Royal. That'll be
Yeah.
the TM map pick. So this should open it up for like some Sigma, right?
Yeah, if they don't go Sigma, I will be mad as hell.
Awesome ball map, right? By any stretch of the imagination.
That I just feel like, I mean, that's logically, you were absolutely correct, but I just feel like we're gonna see Wrecking Ball. I don't know how, I don't know why.
Nah, but if we
I
see
feel
the
like we're
ball,
gonna
man,
see
that
it
would be
because
hype.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We haven't seen anything else from them, right? I believe they played it more or less constantly. No, Golden Pants went Winston at one time when Ball was banned. Which, all right, I don't know which one I take here on Circuit.
That you're just kind of cooking, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think TM go here I think, an attempt to win a map without banning Wrecking Ball, right? Like, which I think is a very intelligent map pick from them. I mean, my rational brain keeps telling me, look, TM, they're going to come back in this series. Yeah, they should be in full control. But they should, I mean, map 1, they're down 1-0 in the series, and there is actually a sub. Okay.
Yeah.
So there is depth in this 1-2-3-4 team. They say, you know, on Circle Royale, maybe not. We're going to bring in our alternate tank and play a more straight up battle.
Well, you mean you don't need to ban the ball now, right? I mean, you can now save the ball ban for another map potentially. I
don't think they would have. I think ball may just be unplayable on circuit, so they would have just been happy to see the opponent on ball.
But this is
play against it. But
I mean, you need to win this map then if you're TM, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I feel like that's always the nature of map 2, though. Is like you lose map 1.
Oh, we got the other tank now. Wow.
Pick of the map pool.
Yeah.
You take us to your most comfortable location. You control the hero bands. You're not getting any more advantage than that for the rest of the series. It's only downhill from there. So for TM, they know it as well. They need to win this here and now, and especially.
Okay, now I'm really interested on how this tank guy will perform. I haven't seen him play yet.
TM. Like, how are they feeling in this moment?
I think we know.
Strategically is one thing.
We know where the mental
but
is. I mean,
it's not good, Matt. It cannot be good.
Yeah, we don't have to get I know a scientist on the phone to figure out where the mental is. I think we have an idea where it is. And look, I mean, it's a rough one, but if you're TM, what after this you have GK and Katsia, like those are 2 very winnable games. Like
Matt, you cannot be telling me you're looking at future series for TM.
Nothing too surprising, right? Here on the way for TM. So like, look, this is going to be an annoying series potentially at times, having to deal with that ball, right? But you can just kind of power on through it.
Series.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Mizuki and Faraband. Actually, Faraband is so nice. I hate playing against Farah.
Competitive stage, like the way VP are playing, you feel like the top slot is locked. More like, I mean, that's how it seems. And I think if I were TM, that's how I'd think. Second slot is maybe the best you could do. If you lose this, second might be out of the possibility. Maybe you're trying to just crawl to the mid-season championship.
Well, look, I mean, you still have the playoff, right? I mean, you're still gonna have to lose or win some games there, right? It's just getting into that top 4. I don't think this team is like too fussed.
Maybe
on,
out of
like,
top 4 is too crazy, right? That's not.
I mean, I don't know what you'd be on if for that. I mean, that would be.
This is still Matt. This is a team. You would like expectation-wise. This should 1, 2, 3, 4 should be the 5th best team, right? They are the top team out of promotion relegation, so maybe they have the most variability to their performance. But you know, these 2 teams, like TM as a team, they have probably their standard is that they should be 3-0ing this team. You know what I mean? Like that would be for them the only acceptable result given their historical performance. So the fact that we're already out of that world is for me a little scary for TM. 1, 2, 3, 4 though.
Okay, I'm excited for the game.
So what are they gonna do on Circuit Royale, considering they are like a 95% ball team?
Yeah, and what the first band they.
What do we think? What do we think?
And then you'll have.
I kind of think that 1, 2, 3, 4 played it a bit better comp-wise and player-wise.
Bit of a change.
Like they were really punishing.
Twisted Minds also, Jake.
They really punished like every misstep of TM.
Much Mizuki at all, right? Like, we have not really seen.
Like they had tempo on them oftentimes, so yeah. I kind of think they might win that too, but they're on the Rhine now. Wow. Okay. I want to see how Rhine works in pro play, man. I mean, it's probably less chaotic than solo queue, right? But I want to see the Rhine happening. Holy.
This is why I predicted 1, 2, 3, 4. This is why 20% of the chat believes, because
like this is just alpha. That's Sigma energy. Like having the mythic weapon, playing the Rhine on defense circuit. Wow.
This kind of works out.
And these guys, they aren't even on the Sigma, man. They're on the Ram. Wow. As if they would knew that they would go Rhine. What?
Rhine buff, but not in the proper way that like anyone.
I want to see that.
Would have thought where it's the damage increase on Fire Strike and like it goes faster, but.
Yo, Quartz casually AFK trolling around in pro play.
I think things have shifted.
Rep that guy.
I just think it's, well, I mean, Mizuki's banned, so that's probably the biggest reason, but it's very good against
and of course we're having the May, man. Of course.
And this battle for the high ground so far goes well for Maimon. Has to drop back, of course, with this 2v1. Simple coming to assist this high ground, but coming back the other way. For now,
this guy is straight up just dropping on them.
Getting a lot of damage, and AMD hits to the
AMD just sniping them.
On the Astro, and he's going for more.
I mean, that is a nasty Fire Strike connection. I mean, we'll see if they can actually and end up winning the fight. Simple and a great
I mean,
spot,
he
able
can
to
just
kinda
shield the
put some
high ground
shots
off.
down
That's actually smart.
on the
He can
high
just
ground,
force them
but-
in, right?
Yeah, there's some fun stuff from
Yeah, but he has to go now, he has to go now.
He is going to charge on in.
Wait, how did it cancel
That
it?
got scary for a little bit, but then I know
That
ADP
would've
ends
been
up
for a
falling.
little bit. That
Yeah.
his life was flashing before his eyes.
He knew. He was good.
He was like, nah, it's fine. There's no way the ride pins me in a quarter second from now. You guys got this.
The Ryan has on, like, he has 0% on the old man, wow. Ryan is so hard to put to work here against their comp. And of course, because they play range, they play the high ground well. So it's so hard to execute Ryan properly here.
Amp Matrix up for Canale. He's gonna put it right in the front line. The Fire Strike is crucial. Can hit one-shots now on that Amp Matrix.
True, the Fire Strike can one-shot now. Oh my gosh, that's so true. Now we see if all that Kovacs paid out. It paid out. Give this guy a raise.
They needed those Fire Strikes to connect. Remember, that Fire Strike breakpoint, it does one hit most of the cast through that Amp Matrix.
But obviously no connections. Do you have to switch the Ryan at some point? I mean, this is
never.
Also, the chat thingy is kind of scuffed. Wait a second, I gotta update that.
Like, I don't know, man.
He hasn't even gotten the shatter off yet, Matt. He's 60 to shatter.
Yeah, but like, but it just seems very difficult to, like, how you were talking about, like, even crossing those spaces. It seems like almost impossible to do. So that'll actually do with Simple. So that is a huge kill there from Kai.
OC committed from Quartz. It's a risky fight to OC.
Man, what am I doing to the chat overlay right now? I'm trolling it, low-key.
A bit of breathing room for the side of TM, but they're still down Simple. He's going to be coming back into this one. Retake comes out. AMDB pins right to the cart. Forces the fight.
Yeah, let's do it like this and press save. Let's see how it looks.
Annihilation, which is going to be a little bit scary.
You can play Ray anyway.
Let's do a little test message.
Shatter it, which is quite a strong counter. Misses the pin though. Oh, AMDB, you cannot let those go through. The Blizzard is
Nah, it's way too much in the middle now. What am I doing? I'm trolling.
He's in a good enough position to stay alive and without this big shatter. Hold on.
Yo, this guy got them dirty.
One, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think of a dominant team fight. And I told you, man, you cannot swap the mind when Shatter's on the card.
I mean, that is a crazy shatter there from AMDP, able to just kind of push on in. The Maywall there from Mimo and maybe prevents him from getting another kill. But you were talking about it, right? I mean, a little bit after the Annihilation, I know the Shatter kind of comes on into play, and now they're going to push up trying to take this corner here.
Spawn hold?
Yeah,
spawn door challenge?
This will be really difficult to be able to break, right? Getting this corner, taking
Yeah,
a lot
let's
of
do
damage
it like
from that
this and now
Bastion,
test the
maybe
chat
some
again.
Separation from the May.
I think this should be alright.
Back up. Maybe you want to, like, kind of surprise him with this Ant Matrix here.
Yeah,
and then
now
come
the
down
chat
with
is nice.
pretty,
Okay.
a pretty sizable push.
Yeah, I think they like, I mean, there's a lot of awkward angles for the attackers here to come up and turn this corner. You really do expose your flanks doing so. And Canale, this Ant Matrix could be devastating. He's going to pop it at the top of the hill. Bit of an early pop, though. And yeah,
Gotta test my chat again real quick. Nah, it still goes out of bounds here. What? And let me get the whole overlay. And we do it like this. Okay, we chill now. We chill now.
And AMDP ends up
We
taking
fixed
the,
it, we
the
fixed
perk
it.
that, like, generates like the health regen with the barrier up, and then also probably will end up taking the one where you end up being able to.
Now we can focus on the game more. Holy.
End up using the captive sun there over the high ground, just trying to get a shot on the Canale, but hasn't gotten the ticking damage to finish him off. The nice immortality field from Canale, going to keep himself alive. As, even though Quartz finds AMDP, it might be a fight though that 1, 2, 3, 4 are able to win.
AMDP is almost on a second shatter, by the way.
He's still up, Jake. They're going to start to try and maybe.
This guy is cooking.
Oh, it's huge that Mimon can make it out of this alive. AMDP is going to be back into this one pretty quick, and they've got a lot of ultimates. We're down. The clock is getting low. Twisted Minds. The bank is pretty much dry here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4's fight to win. TM need to find some kind of a miracle pick. TVNT trying to put more pressure on that he can. But here comes the Ant Matrix from Canale, looking for an instant kill. The Maywall slows things down. Again, buying.
Yeah, they be respecting the bubble.
Clean retreat off. But that's just the Ant Matrix thrown in. I mean, yep, they have built up some of the ultimates here, but it's still a hard fight in front of them.
Shatter potentially here for AMDP is all that. Oh, actually, kind of like
just
turns
a
it
little
around.
bit.
No one got hit.
Shatter,
That's
but
so
trying to go
sad.
for
Wow.
TNT, but it's just out of range, which is something rare you see for Shatter trying to use that distance. Blizzard used from J.
Nah, the Blizzard.
freeze up AMDP, but they don't have enough damage. I think.
Yeah, no, this guy will live.
Yeah, the Rhine stabilizes. Funny Astro, though, tries to just all-in commit with the Ray, and the Rhine is just out of resources. The shield is too low. Kai trying to hold this corner on the Bastion, putting out big damage, but touching the point is just too far gone. And oh, that's a back-breaking fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I felt like if that Shatter connected, we could have seen a very different engagement. But I do feel like the Rhine, it hasn't been bad, man. Like, they have done well so far in this map on the Rhinecon.
Yeah, for a second there, it looked like the AMDP was looking at the Queen maybe just to maybe get a shout, then get people out of the spawn, and then kind of swap back. But the Queen would be a little wild. Well, when they swapped Malga, I thought he was going to maybe try and play Queen into it. But now, as TVNT's back to the Diva, over to the Diva, was playing some Ramatcha earlier, going to like that Rhine matchup.
Yeah, trying to play the mobility, but the comp has gotten kind of weird for Twisted Minds. They have a lot of poke, a lot of mobility. Here comes Simple. It's a big connection. See if they can pop some of those Cactus Suns, get that acceleration snowball going. They're trying to step up outside and really clear, but
the bubble healing is too strong.
How does he keep everybody alive? The supports from 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost can't believe
that was
like, I want to see the buff healing. I want to see the numbers.
The regenerative burst, and then like being able to kind of just pump in heals to players. Like all grouped up. I mean, that is wild.
Yo, what happened to Diva, by the way?
I mean, that
Did she just jump off?
Immortality Field came out at that moment as well. It's really difficult and interesting setup here from 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna try and play close to the door here. I mean, they have Blizzard to use.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan's just kind of running the
Yeah, you can do a lot on this map with the Blizzard.
What a snipe to shut down the enemy hits.
Like, Mei is just so strong, man. We gotta play her on stream more often. She's gotta be S tier now with her freeze perk.
Team support in that position. And as the clock gets lower, we're coming to a final fight scenario. MidMode actually gonna bait in the flank. If he can one-shot Jwoo, that would be crazy here. Jwoo actually forced a recall, so the Mei really limiting the angles. Tracer can't have done anything here.
Oh, nasty though. Nasty though.
MidMode slams the door.
And Mei is so strong right now. Wow.
That one. TM. They're trying to regroup.
Dude,
There's no time left.
Maywall's the backside of that doorway, and then also they kind of throw that Immortality Field in there. No way they could fight there. Twisted Minds.
Yeah, he will just wall them off now, right? The Tracer set up though to stall.
Goes in, gets a touch, triggers OT. It'll be an orbital right here first from Crispy.
I mean, he can get a few more meters out. That's not too bad.
Twisted Minds starting to make some work done in the front line. That Ray, not enough for Crispy to stabilize.
Nah, and they low-key are killing them all now. Wow. That was actually so clutch.
I will say before the fight from Jwoo. The fact that he's
Jwoo carried that one. Wow.
He could touch forever there in the OT. So Twisted Minds can
like, he forced the whole team to adjust with that positioning. Because no way Baptiste just kills him there.
Does have that amp matrix, and AMDP's gonna be able to hold on to this card for some time at the post from Jwoo.
Yeah, but sad.
Oh, that's painful for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, wait, no, the map didn't complete.
Did they see 9?
Yeah, they got off.
They see 9 dead? Nah.
Yeah, no, that's what, when you were talking about that, I was like, dude, that says 2.
They see 9 dead? I can't. What?
So they were playing off the Illari pylon.
Oh, that's so sad. No.
Was going to be able to contest, but it looked like he backed out to that corner because AMDP came in. And I don't know if they got another touch. I think the OT just like, insta-wipe.
I mean, there's a long OT, so you really can't get out. I think Jwoo may have pulled
They see 9 that actually what?
Before recall. At that, like, late enough into the game, the OT does
let's
end
see this.
before recall.
Nah, what are they doing?
Off payload,
Nah, we gotta cut that. We gotta stop that right now.
Oh, that's
Nah, guys, what the fuck? C9 actually. Actually C9 that, man. Nah.
Bro, dude.
Sad.
They would 100% have gotten that at the end of the way.
Yeah, they would have gotten for real. The commentators are right. They would have gotten that.
They had that lock, stock, and barrel.
Oh, that's sad, man.
The Rhine comp is legit. I feel like
that is,
if Anthony hits that shatter on second point, they full hold second.
That's so sad.
Hit that shatter, they full hold second.
Yeah, that was also a bit of a throw though towards the end. I mean, that is one that Twisted Mind's mental has to be.
this is mental.
Has to be in the gutter. I mean. So let's see. They're gonna play. What do you think? I like this Maga.
No, I'm a
Maga
Rhine believer. I'm such a Rhine believer.
I like this comp though into what Twisted Mind's playing. I think just kind of like the damage output of the Bastion, they've had a really difficult time dealing with, and just getting the Mog into the mix, right? Just kind of keep the pace and tempo high. Seems like that's what Twisted Minds is struggling dealing with at the moment.
Yeah, they don't really have a good, clean response for the Amp Matrix. On offense, you can just back off. On defense, when you have to hold the payload, that Amp Matrix can be a huge problem. Just in mind, they want to get aggressive and get picks. I mean, no shields on the side of 1, 2, 3, 4. So very little.
Larry is cooking, by the way.
As well, and that's a huge kill from Simple. Takes down the legs from behind the composition. Crispy, though, finds one, and the all-out aggression for 1, 2, 3, 4 might just
Yo, the Morga sprinting it.
Right on the edge of the map, actually gets back to the help of his Juno. If he can just survive around this corner, the ult charge is going to be massive for Crispy.
Yes, I mean, what? Crispy's going to get close. Like, basically, almost double Funny Astro in terms of getting over towards that orbital ray. And I don't know if there's a better ultimate for Morga to fight in rather than the orbital ray. I mean, it's just kind of the best.
Yeah, the ray could be rough. There's also Rush going to be coming down eventually. This corner proving to be difficult. Jaywoos in so deep here. Can he survive under this position? Drops the Blizzard to kind of cover his retreat, and Quartz with the Deadeye should be able to get enough. A frozen Morga in the back line. Not long for this world. Twisted Minds, they hold the line, but that's 2 ultimates thrown in for nothing on the side of the attackers. So actually, as 1, 2, 3, 4, if you can just get into it,
They might be cooking again. Holy, they might roll them here.
I mean, what? Captive Sun, right? You have the opportunity, though. You're playing the Kiri this time. Now being able to like kind of cleanse that off. Yeah, if you can get like there with the I mean, dude, you have Ray and Blizzard plus a Morga fighting inside the Ray. I mean, you're in a great spot. I mean, potentially the Annihilation comes out, right? But you can freeze that Ram is all they're going to decide.
Oh, we get a nasty ult. Nah, it hits no one. Sad.
Looks like it doesn't connect maybe on anybody, and Simple just cut down. The Ray is overwhelming. The front line not able to stand the test. Astro responds in kind, and it's an immediate back off from 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the rush from them. It's in a really awkward position, though. They need to find kills.
Nah, they're not properly lining up their ultimates, I think.
This is the Twisted Minds we expected. You've got to come to play against it, but the artillery power catches.
But I mean, I would have thrown the same Kiri gold, let's be honest here, right? We've seen me play today. I would have absolutely thrown it that way.
Here it is, and maybe that's enough. Simple finds a pick back. The Cage fight on the point.
Oh, poor Morga, man.
But the freeze from Jaywoos was going to be exactly what he needs to keep this fight going. Connects on a few. Wait, MVP's still alive, but it feels like this attack.
Ah, the wall's so nasty. Ew.
Just kind of a bloodbath here. AMDP.
Nah, Twisted is stepping crazy good. Holy.
I mean, they're just staggering him out. Yeah, I mean, at this point, right? No, nice Mei wall there.
Yeah, the Mei is. Did Twisted take it back? Yo, what up? Twisted are defending crazy right now. And you just missed a huge C9 from 1, 2, 3, 4. You would have been so happy. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4 could have had the 3 points, but they just went off the card. It was crazy. But yeah, Twisted is playing the defense really nasty right now. Like Jaywoos is basically carrying the game, I can tell you that much. Jaywoos is carrying it completely right now.
Maywall, yeah. And TMNT doesn't care at all. Disrespecting. Here comes the form.
Yo, also, see when Twisted plays well, just doesn't. Yeah, they cook when they play well. I see what you mean now. Like especially Jaywoos, he's easily MVP this round. But also Simple is a nasty Larry player. Wow. He's so good at her. Yeah, they might actually get the 1-1, right? Yeah, they're getting it. Wow. Crazy. Okay, so we have Twisted with the 1-1. Nice. They cooked something up real quick. Crazy work.
He's got the rush, right? That would have been like another advantage kind of coming around that corner with the Morga. So
they be cooking.
Is just so
yeah, I wanted to see the numbers right here.
The Kiri as soon as that rush would have most certainly came down. I mean,
and look at that Kiri healing. Holy. But also Juno.
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 18 and 17k healing respectively, right? Just like
yeah.
Amount of damage.
Also 13k on the Mei, and he was Tracer. Is also very good. Wow.
Pretty tremendous. And look, I think
but yeah, he would have really liked the C9 Sparsa. It was so unnecessarily C9, man. Crazy work.
Map number 2.
Yeah, Quartz finding some of those signature, like, individual kills that just happen at the perfect moment, right as the enemy wants to attack. And that, I think, really holds it down for them. This Ryan pick, I kind of wish they played it on
yeah, they played Ryan on defense. It was very fun. No, Ryan on offense. I mean, it was very fun to watch.
Wasn't even all that
Ryan on defense, sorry.
This Shatter was, though. This shatter turned everything around. I mean, this was into an orbital ray.
Yeah, they played offense, Ryan. They went absolutely crazy.
Maybe we can show the highlight of the other shatter that was like, honestly, it was tickling the toes of the enemy Ramatra. It was like,
oh no, sorry, it was defense. Sorry, I messed it up.
It's a rough one. I mean, I thought, yeah, the Ryan.
There's the C9.
Here. No, at the
Ryan just C9'd it, sadly.
Yeah, Funny Asher's just a little bit too high, and I think that's kind of like a.
Yeah, not the Ryan, man. I'm just.
Like I thought.
My head is like really jumbled up right now. Not the Ryan, the.
In this shot here, yeah,
other guys.
That's the one there on the courts. No, from courts on the canal, finishes him off, and.
Yeah, but the C9 was very weird.
Yeah, and that's brutal, and that's what allows them to kind of get a first point hold. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 though they have an opportunity, right?
That's good for the moral though. Twisted might start a comeback. Jay-Woo completely carried the round.
If you wanted to play it again.
He's enabled now. He knows how things are working right now.
They almost always do a tank ban to protect Wrecking Ball to ensure that they can go to it. And they may need to because the ban's still available, of course, for the opposition for the rest of the series.
Yeah, I'm really wondering what they will ban now. Quad's is really good as well, probably one of the best players. For sure. But this one, maybe you can find time to rewatch that game. But look at Jay-Woo's perspective, like what he did to stall the game and like how he forced them to rotate on the push, like when they were defending. Crazy work, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, you could say New Queen Sheet or Runasabi, both pretty good for the ball.
On Soldier? No, Jay-Woo played Soldier, yeah, they cooked there, for sure.
Like a
oh yeah, and they swapped tanks, like AMDP played and not Golden Pants, true, they did swap that, but now they swap back.
Probably lean towards Diva, that would be my guess. Maybe they go for a Sigma, if they expect Sigma Mizuki, but Twisted Minds... I don't think they want to play Sigma Mizuki. I mean, if we know one thing about them.
They don't play any Mizuki.
Also, I really wonder why no one is playing Sigma on Circuit Royale on attack. I feel like Sigma is so free here, right? But they just go Ram.
Counters to Wrecking Ball. Like the chain is death to Wrecking Ball to be locked down by that chain. It is rough, especially
Golden Pants is really scary, yeah.
There's an accretion. Like the overall comp is so
we gotta pray that we play Mizuki now.
So the ban, it's gonna be Maga. I mean, I actually love that TM banned the cat though, because I think the cat
okay, cat ban, Maga ban, wow.
Map, maybe this or like Rialto.
They gotta play ball then, right? Golden Pants has to be on the ball. So they have to be on the Mizuki for sure. No way they don't go Mizuki now.
It's one that like they haven't shown it throughout the series, right? Like playing the cat, but you would be pretty devastated if they pulled it out now, right?
Maga and Runa, yeah, for sure.
Spot to be in if they decided to end up playing.
Maga's nasty on push maps.
And then look, the Maga, we've seen TVNT and Twisted Minds play the Maga in the past, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, I think they're fine with the Diva in play because they'll play the Mizuki, right? Just chain the
Diva, we need the Mizuki now. We absolutely need him now.
Some of the other damage that's coming on down, and I think they're like in a really, I mean, then they would be like.
Also, they are doing the advertisement. It's not me.
Yeah, definitely.
But I can do something against it, I feel like, right? Nah, this is just a chat.
They can get done with these divers, right? Like, assuming they're gonna play
I don't know. Even in the co-stream, I just co-stream the advertisements then too. It's just how things are, I guess.
Assuming that he did, because that's been the story of this team. Okay, yeah. So it is more than likely going to be Wrecking Ball here. What's the choice for Kai though? Because Bastion has been very good this year.
Man, this map, if you pay attention to the map, it is so pretty. Like I never really pay much attention to this map, but man, it's very good looking. Like so well designed, Runasabi, crazy.
On Runasabi.
Okay, I want to see the com now. I really want to see the com now. Show it.
Go to game point against Twisted Minds. I mean, that is something.
No Mizuki going on, what? Okay.
Difficult to stop. I mean, dude, they had an opportunity to take that second map too, man. I mean,
Atlas is the best looking.
But that one, I mean, that could have gone really either way. You kind of.
Is Atlas the best looking map? I think Atlas is. Yeah, Atlas must be top 5 for me too. But playing Atlas is miserable, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like Flashpoint in general.
I thought it hit him.
Yeah, Kiri Lucio, it's like the classical Overwatch League, right?
Okay, maybe because you're gonna have.
Or Overwatch Championship Series, like it's you will always see Lucio Kiri, if not banned.
Soj instead of playing that Bastion.
But we have the thing is we have Golden Pants on the ball now. Yeah, look at this guy. He's already into them. Already fudging them up. Like this guy is completely cracked on the ball. Like they gotta go Mizuki, I'm telling you. Atlas is your favorite map? Wow. I just think Flashpoint is so unfun. I really don't like it, sadly.
he doesn't even really get out of the door. I mean, just Golden Pants just kind of flies up.
Man, Golden Pants is so good on ball. Wow.
And yeah, he had to take like some damage, whether it be like a kunai or a tracer, or maybe even like a little bit of damage from the Lucio on the other side of things.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the dream opener. Jaewoo's in the back line. What can this guy get done? The Lucio Kiri
Yeah, look at
are a
Jaewoo
lot
here.
more dynamic, a lot more chaotic. Looks like Tristan Mize kind of flipped the map, but 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to be really happy.
Man, this
to pull
Golden
card
Pants
away.
guy, he has so
Corner
much
open
aura
by
with the
Diva.
ball.
It
Crazy.
works, but
I don't
it's
tolerate
awkward,
Atlas hate,
and
I'm
any
sorry,
moment
I'm
you
sorry.
you're in trouble. Quartz is down.
For me,
Once
it's rather
again, the poke
Flashpoint
kill
hate, not
comes
Atlas
in.
hate.
Simple doesn't have
Nah,
anything
the
left to say.
unfollow.
Oh, how is he staying alive?
We are
After
getting-
beating
that's
him up,
crazy.
Unbelievable.
We are getting
With the
manipulated
bump
right now.
as well. Cannot believe TM played their way through that. They are back in this fight.
Yeah, but then you lose Jaewoo. I mean, this is TM not exactly gonna kind of.
Man, this Jaewoo is just going in. He doesn't give a damn. Look at this guy.
Look at this. I mean, Golden Pants pretty healthy. Just
What are
kinda
you gonna
rolling
do
on
against
through.
that? He has like this, he has so much tempo on them. They gotta go something to counter it.
Tries to get a touch, get knocked off course.
They cannot let the ball live, I promise.
This is the Kitsune rush at least for 1, 2, 3, 4. So Twisted Minds, falls back, but they're getting bullied back.
Yeah, they gotta ban ball. Sorry.
Don't love the rush from
They
Kaneo.
gotta ban the ball, man. Ban ball or play Mizuki. I don't know why they don't go Mizuki, man.
Gets that move to secure the
Hawk
cap.
is
Gotta
also
expect
open,
that
open,
from his
open.
level of wrecking ball play. Now TM, it's their turn to retake the position on the map, and I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4 are kind of drawing them in. A pulse bomb goes wide. Maimon pulling a bit of attention into the back line. But there's a long road back here and a lot of opportunities for Golden Pants to come in with the minefield.
Yeah, he's already in there again, man.
Even hits Quartz, but in that corner, he's going to be safe and sound. The rush is out from Simple, and it's going to slow the roll here of this Wrecking Ball squad. It's just like a defensive rush. They're just bunkered in the corner.
I mean, you can't exactly use.
Yeah,
that
look how
rush
they
and
are
push
stacked
into
up
it,
on
right,
there,
with
wow.
the minefield there. So
Like, Golden Pants has so much presence, holy.
Oh, you gotta get rid of that ball. Looks like they're gonna actually make it out with his life. It's gonna be the later
Kai's
beat
gonna
here.
They live there, wow.
Kai doesn't get the beat, but maybe it doesn't matter. Still
Yo,
the line being held, but
I
Twisted
had death
Minds
threats
getting
on the wood
ultimate
for
on the
liking
advantage.
Atlas.
Gonna step up
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
Quartz,
Atlas, like, I feel like everyone hates it, man. The map is so pretty though, I totally get where you're coming from, but man, Flashpoint is just so insufferable, man.
Aggressive counter. They're not trying to play defensive into this one, but Quartz is down. The spam is too much. He cannot find the way forward. Steps up on the Cassidy.
They even have a Cassidy, right? And they don't make it work. Wow.
And the follow-up is coming in. They're trying to be able to pop him before he can get back into the suit. The damage isn't there for it. So still a fight to be had.
Like, this guy has so much uptime, it's incredible performance right here, what we're seeing. Like, he has 4 guys on him, and nothing happens. Look at this. This guy is so crazy. Yeah, they won't remove it though, right? No way. But man, do I miss the old Overwatch maps. I really miss Volskaya Industries, but it was so bad to play too, but it was so pretty.
Big channel, big channel. Okay, yeah, Golden Pants.
Okay, now Golden Pants is down. Now the game is actually winnable.
We know and love. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a tough one. That's
Yo, the headshot was nasty. Have you seen the tracking? It looked legit like an aimbot. Holy.
They are going to need to more where that came from, though, Matt.
Yeah, but dude, it feels like 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna be able to get back in these fights so fast, right? With the way that you're able to play, and with the Lucio and the ball. See where they decide to take this next fight. There's now.
Let's not nerf this. Give me Atlas back, Aaron. Yeah, for real, for real.
Where will the engagement come from? There is Golden Pants.
But no way they get rid of it. No way, no way.
High ground is he's gonna have the minefield here at the ready.
People would legit make, like, they would demonstrate for the map. They would go on the streets rambling.
A little bit of a defensive posture though from 1, 2, 3, 4, and they just steal Golden Pants backed up. And Simple's gonna take that opportunity to step on the gas. Kai though with the OC, maybe a kill back here would change everything potentially, but TBNT just boxes it out. Really doesn't even pay too much HP for doing
No
so.
one died to that Kitsune rush. And Golden Pants with the zoning already again, wow.
Pressure on as the tempo shifts back against them. Maimon's pulse bomb is good.
What's
for
your
a kill from
favorite
Yasuo,
map?
and maybe we can get more with
Well,
Golden
let me
Pants now
think.
piling onto this aggression. Quartz has another Deadeye somehow.
I like maps where there's like choke points you can spam.
Just trying to buy his team some space there with
So-
the Deadeye is it's just a really fast charge of that ultimate there.
Yeah, what would I
Still
always
holding
vote? That's a good
corner here. You
question.
will have the sound barrier to potentially use. You want to try and get aggressive. It's going to be TBNT going on in. Trying to put some
It
pressure down.
sounds-
It's Crispy dangerously
It sounds
low.
wrong, but I low-key like Havana because I play Kiriko a lot these days and you can really spam the chokes good.
ready for the defensive response. A better beat, especially for Quartz, who's able to really...
And Havana is also really pretty map.
Into a position, Golden Pants boxed out of the fight, has to back off for the heals. This lead is dwindling for 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks so promising for them, but now TM seem to have found their rhythm on
I
this
gotta
top.
think of other maps right now, man. My head, like every time, like the moment you ask, like the knowledge of every map just went out of my head, man. So sad.
And then you get a slam on down right into
But
a
yeah,
rush.
Havana for sure is top 3.
Ramon's down. The Rush is going to lose a lot of its threat. Oh, Kanale somehow finds a pick on the Astro, keeps this fight just in the realm of...
Okay, low-key, I also like King's Row, I admit it.
To get this work done on Wrecking
Because
Ball.
I've played King's Row so much, I feel like I know how to play this map, kind of. I really like it.
Yeah, I would think so.
And least favorite, my least favorite, I hate so much, I would rather play Pearl and instant play on it. I would rather go back in time and play. And my least favorite, I hate so much. Wait, what is your least favorite map?
Oh, the delayed slam, so clean. Simple wasn't
Is it
ready for that
Havana
one.
or what?
Super
Which one
low
is it?
but somehow,
Like
this
my
guy
least
doesn't go
favorite
down.
map, let me
Simple
think.
Astro. Impossible to finish off in the back line, although Kai
I
with a rail
hate
from range and maybe a second
Junkertown.
actually
I think it's
turns everything
Junkertown,
around.
the Flashpoint
Kai's
map.
moment to heat up
I
and provide
hate
an
this
opportunity to
Flashpoint
keep
map
us
so much. It's so unfun to play.
this series just when it felt
I
like
don't.
it was
I
gonna
also
be
don't really like the aesthetic of the map.
The type of play style.
Oh, Nepal, you don't like Nepal? No.
Not exactly even that coordinated at times.
I actually like that map too, now that you're speaking of it. But for me, it's gotta be Junkertown for
so
sure.
hard to get the rush value in this comp. An awkward pulse bump from Jabu, who's actually just stuck on
But the
roof there.
Nepal hate, man.
Stood on the
Nah,
head,
poor
yeah,
country.
fraction of a second. And now opportunity once again. Kai steps on the gas. Immediate opportunity.
Okay,
to
it's
step
actually
up.
gotten close, by the way.
Use the boosters. He's in an awkward spot. Does have the self-destruct. If they can find a kill on this team, they can. Quartz out of nowhere, just 2 taps Kai. Stifles that aggression. TVNC out of the suit for the second time. This time maybe for good, but still. +1
Man, this
player
guy has so
less
nasty
advanced.
grapple
Brings
spots.
something back with this minefield. Quartz though, good position with the Deadeye. It's gonna be.
And you thought I was lying for unfollowing. Nah, man, are we really serious?
No idea.
Are our opinions that bad? Like, are we so far apart map-wise? Crazy.
So now the bot will
I wouldn't have
continue to
thought
roll.
that, like,
1, 2, 3, 4. This is probably
that
the
my
best
map
opportunity,
taste
though,
is
Jake,
so
from,
bad. Crazy work.
outside of earlier in the game, right?
But now Flashpoint
So
maps,
if
I
they
just
would be
can't
in
stand
rush here, they manage
Flashpoint.
to give themselves a
It
little
must
bit
be
of
the
a
mode,
bigger
not the
lead.
map. Except Junkertown. I don't like the Junkertown aesthetic.
They know how crucial this map is for the
Also,
series.
how far up is this guy?
Refuses to break the grapple. He's just waiting for his opportunity. Does get some kind of slam in. Lost a lot of HP for that, and it does make the rush need to come out a little early. This lead is going to continue to expand.
Yeah, but he's just cooking. Golden Pants just cooking. They need something against him, man.
But only just. Still, Quartz, HP is low. He's falling back off the play. And bot is rolling, so Twisted Mind's gonna swing back through the roof. They need
Yeah, like, look at this guy's tempo, man. He's just in control of all of the map. Most of the time. Junkertown is horrendous. I prefer... Yeah, exactly. The escort map. What's it called? I don't even remember. Is it Junkyard or something? No, but the escort map is nice. Like, it's okay. The last choke is a bit annoying to play. But, yeah, Junkertown, man, it's insufferable. Yo, we can learn from this guy. We can really learn those grapple spots. I've never seen that.
What? Are you kidding? How?
Like, look at the height this guy is gaining. Like, he is operating on, like, every part of the map. High in the sky, on the robot, he's everywhere. Ah, nasty mines too. Nah, I mean, it was okay. Forced them out of the room though. Flashpoint is Junk City and the escort is Junkertown. Okay, then I mean Junk City is what I don't like. Junkertown is what I like. Yeah, no. The escort map is okay. Sorry, then I just messed up the maps. No, I don't like the Flashpoint. The Junker thingy Flashpoint. Yeah, that's what I don't like. No, but the escort map is quite cool.
Without the Lucio with overtime coming up, this is a risky moment to commit for 1, 2, 3, 4. They get this upstruct out of TVNT, and that'll be good enough for them. I think wisely choosing to play the OT fight. This is overtime.
I mean, they might be able to get it, but I'm afraid that they will just stack ults. It's 3-1. Lucio almost has ult. But also Astro has ult, so they might be able to cook up something here. Cook up something, sorry. Oh, he almost had the angle on the Kiri. Okay, he has the Kiri now.
steps out a little too wide in that moment. Guy just can't find much of anything. Gets the recall. Golden Pants does draw one back. And that
Yeah, if Golden Pants gets out, he might be able to stack his ult and then recontest. I can stand push, but I like Flashpoint. I see. For me, I would rather play push than Flashpoint, I think.
I mean, having that beat is going to be a massive advantage. Court's going to go over the shield.
Golden Pants gotta go in now.
The slam here onto the
Nice.
objective. Astro dangerously low. That's going to be the beat from
83 on the Golden Pants ult, 91, 95. He... Oh, nasty pulse bomb. Wow, wow, wow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nah.
Do it here. Usapi gonna be going
They
up
did it.
2-1.
That was nasty.
Absolute
Everyone
heroic.
disagrees, so I think I'm the problem. I mean, you might be. Sorry to say, but it might be on you, guy. It might be on you, big guy.
Match point to 1, 2, 3, 4. The ultimate underdog in this series.
Flashpoint is just so miserable, man. I really don't like it. Because, I mean, it's okay, right? But it's just, you need so much team play for Flashpoint. Like, you gotta make decision when to ult. Do I wait with my ult for the next point? Do we give? Where do we position? Where do we free fight? Like, and in like lower elos, it's so insufferable to play because no one gives a fudge about it, right? Like ult economy, stacking ults, which one do we use for this point and for the next? Like it's just, like it feels random in lower elos. And I'm sadly, like in Diamond it still is that case, that it's so random. It's just not really fun. And it also aligns with the statistics, they just data, like Overwatch released some statistics about it. Yeah, so... And in lower elos, like, no one likes Flashpoint, because... And in higher elos, everyone just likes Flashpoint. They just have the statistics done for that, and I can totally understand why. Because if games are chaotic, Flashpoint will be absolute chaos, and that's what I don't like. That's what's fun. Nah, I hate chaos in Overwatch, like... Nah, please get me out, like... If everyone is just doing something, man. Yo, what has happened here? Holy.
Okay. As a Genji player,
That was unlucky.
I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain.
So what? You have hybrid. I mean, you
but
can
yeah,
go
that
New
post bomb
Zone
was
City,
nasty,
that's
by the
not really
way.
Like a ball map, right?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it is for Golden Pants. I mean,
Probably.
You hate chaos, but nah, but you gotta think like 6v6. If you're not in like gold elo in 6v6 or plat, it's actually kind of team play. Like people actually play their comps okay-ish, and it only gets better the higher you climb. Like 6v6 feels so much more chill than 5v5, I promise. You gotta try it. But I mean, like 6v6 platinum is just hell. It's straight up hell. Like, I gotta climb out of it too. It was just pure pain. Because everyone was just doing something, whatever, like...
Well, we've seen from like Junbin and Crazy Raccoon, like fall is the meta on
Okay, so we gotta go into map 4 now, by the way, so let me set up a new prediction real quick.
Yeah, I mean, New Junk or Kings feels like the only two real opportunities for them to go to, so it'll be Kings.
So we do start prediction, map 4. Oh, we have, wait, what do we have?
Also protect the ball,
Now we have
right? Like, you can build a whole
Suravasa.
series without seeing the ball ban, yeah.
Well, I'm assuming.
Oh, what's going to be chosen now?
Does AMTP come back out here? TM are going to get to see that roster before they make their decision here on the ban.
I would almost keep Golden Pants in.
I would say no.
I would keep Golden Pants in to force them to
Okay,
ban the
also
ball.
I started the prediction now.
And then you have a free ban there for...
Yeah,
1,
let's
2,
see,
4
let's
at the end.
see.
Yeah, so they're going to keep Golden Pants in. I like that. Like, even if he has to play Winston or something silly here, right? You have to at least make
It's
them think
really,
about it.
like, it's actually kind of even.
Has the Diva ban been used yet?
But did they swap tanks yet? That's the question. Okay, they play King's Row and Ball is banned. They play King's Row and Ball is banned. Keep that in mind.
King's Row is like, I feel like you're playing
Okay,
with
I will
Outcast,
absolutely
like,
vote 1, 2, 3, 4 here, to be honest.
And TM banned... oh, no,
No,
right,
wait.
it's
Other way around.
Yeah, they banned Ball. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
they banned Ball, holy.
Bastion
Yeah, I
banned
gotta
there.
vote Twisted Minds on that one, I
1,
think.
2, 3, 4.
But let
So
me
look,
see
I mean,
how
this puts
the
Golden
votes are
Pants in a
going.
Weird spot, but
Is he really going to play Winston? I mean, they banned Bastion.
no.
Okay, no, if I vote Twisted Minds, like, there is no points to be won. Wait a second, then I will... Just for the sake of the gambling aspect right here, I will put some points onto...
We go Surabasa on that last
I will put
game.
some
You don't even
points
have to worry
onto
about getting
the
rid
other
of the
team,
ball.
just so it's
You
a bit more fun, right?
No, you can get rid of what? You can get rid of like the diva, like you're talking about.
All right, hear me out, Matt. Hear me out. They're up to comp.
Yeah, the chances are
Winston
1
dive,
to 4 for me.
Xion, and Ana.
Winston dive. I mean, is
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting now.
Genuinely, the real problem for Winston in the current meta.
I saw the ball ban. Yeah. As soon as ball is banned, it's like it seems like a free bet on the other team, right? Like on Twisted.
Primal dies in 3. It's not looking good for Winston in that matchup. But you ban it away. Like that, you don't have to worry about it. Are TM really gonna go like Reaper here? Maybe it doesn't go good for them.
I mean, they're probably just gonna play Soldier Cass, right? And you can bait. Can you get away with playing the Winston? I mean, I don't know.
Also, by the way, Sparsa, I don't know if you already did or already plan on doing it, but usually on X or something, like on my Twitter account, I will post when I go live or when I don't go live or if I'm missing a stream or something. Maybe if you're interested in that, you can follow me there just to be like on the, what's it called?
Super
like having the news when I go on and off and stuff, you know?
I mean, fan service.
Yeah, let the chat pick
like
the comp.
feel free to follow me there.
Let the chat pick the comp. It's crazy.
And I to be honest, I sometimes post really funny stuff. Sometimes it do be funny.
I mean, yeah, I mean, look, dude, like, obviously, I mean, dude, if you're Golden Pants, even just kind of like match Ram or whatever, like, see how it goes. I don't know.
Nah, this is Winston. I'm telling you, Matt. Fashion ban.
Yo, we're getting the Winston from Golden Pants, by the way.
They're gonna play a more straightforward DPS setup, which is hard to argue with. Kai is great on social.
To be okay, no, they go Morga though. What? If you don't win, my mind's going to twist and crumble.
Funny, Astro and Simple are unkillable. Kai drops them both.
Yeah, you might turn into Crazy Sigma if they lose that. But looking at the comp, Twisted Minds could have it really hard right now.
The double flex support is scary because it means you have a clock as Twisted Minds, which, by the way, we got our top bars swapped. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 here on the defense.
Yeah,
like,
1, 2, 3,
Winston
4
is very bad against Morga though.
Base setup. I mean,
they gotta adjust that pick. They can't do Winston into Morga, or they just completely ignore him. Yeah, he instant.
Morga as a Winston counter is overrated. Yeah, like especially.
Wait, they're saying it's overrated.
Diva's a much more straighthtforward choice here, but there's still a lot
okay, crazy.
coming at you.
If you lost this for Twisted Minds, the Golden Pants.
I would have said just stay Morga here, but okay. I mean, they are the pro players. Who am I, right?
This one is actually a scary one. The Winston comp.
But also Diva is nice in King's Row because you can control so much space.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the Wuyong is a really nice, mix into it, right? Can put out some serious damage, but then also kind of keep the Winston heal that range. A lot of players low.
Do they survive this push? They do actually. Wow.
Into the room, all the space in the world here for 1, 2, 3, 4. You have made your way to this high ground, which is going to be the next major push. Your Quartz tries to swing out wide. Kai, that's a big kunai into Kai's face. There's an attack coming. Does Kai see it? He does, and oh, Canale even drops Simple. The Diva Matrix is good. It overwhelms Kai, but Golden Pants is going to clean up here. They just do not have enough gas to deal with this Winston. You're in enemy territory.
Yeah, Golden Pants is crazy.
Will finish you off.
Sick right click.
Man, this guy, which rank is he? He must be Champ 1, right? Or Champ 2? He must be a cracked tank player.
But that's not even a tick on the point, right? A nice job here from Golden Pants and Co. on defense as now TVNT will move up. This is where it becomes much harder for the Winston here. Has to kind of jump out of the bubble. Maimon does, put down some damage up on the high ground there, so it'll probably be him who ends up kind of getting a touch here with Golden Pants.
Into the rush is pretty scary. The poop away from Astro puts Golden Pants in a terrible position. The cleanse is not good enough to save him, and the rush advantage is just backbreaking. Simple got
yeah, there's not much they can do here.
Quartz is going to clean up. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes with the rush disadvantage.
I mean, there's nothing that you could have done to keep the Winston up there. I mean, actually, like, almost impossible.
If the Tidal Blast was up, maybe, but even if you get the Tidal Blast
I mean, Winston defense is so tough, though.
I think I literally think they just pop through the damage and just kill him. We'll see the Tidal Blast here.
Now.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's making it work, I guess.
Yeah, see where Crispy decides to send it. I'd expect this to go maybe onto Maimon, especially with Primal Rage almost available here for Golden Pants. They're taking some angles, trying to put that poke down, see what Maimon can find. He's got a pulse bomb in the back line, a very difficult comp rather to find.
Yo, how did he see him?
So ready for it, by the way.
Crazy work.
Pulse bomb though into the back of course, gonna force the
yeah, he might have gotten Suicide, right?
But without the cleanse, he just can't stay alive. Here comes the Primal from Golden Pants. Should be a solid team fight off the back of just Primal Pulse. And maybe even they can go into the spawn.
Wuyang ult is gonna wipe, yeah, surely.
Wow, yeah, ends up finding Jay.
They gotta be real careful now. Oh, they're on the Widow. Oh boy.
Really weird spot. Simple as
They picked Widow against Winston, okay.
Comes out of the spawn on the Widow. Rips Crispy's
I wanna
head
see
off,
that
so,
happen.
That's huge, right? That's
Ah, no, okay, he's on the cast. He was just debating us all, I guess.
You could use. I think you probably have to back up if you're 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a huge kill, actually, because this would have been a real choke fight. They're running the clock on it. They're getting like a few extra seconds of stall, but I think they're wise not to try to engage. Oh, Golden Pants needs some help here. Has to dash out of the fight. And, yeah, has no way
Somehow
back.
he's alive. The
Not
quartz.
far enough. Yeah, this is an awkward one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Widow or
Big
Winton,
mistakes from them,
hello?
throwing away some
Oh,
of the
Widow on
advantage they
Winton,
have.
hello.
A lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it came
it's...
off the back and
I don't know what he was
smacked
thinking with that.
No matter how dire the scenario, you just know Quartz.
Maybe
is
he
gonna
wanted to
deliver
just
the
take a
heat.
quick
This
peek if
guy
they push
somehow
the
gets
spawn
better
so he
under
can one-shot
pressure.
one.
It's where they find themselves.
Free
going.
ult charge? Yeah, it is, it is. Nothing you can do as Widow there.
Well, I mean, look, you
But
have
nice
your
on the
own
cast,
luck,
is
and
on the
you also
cast.
have your title blast, so looks like the two players that would contest are so far away though, Jake.
Yeah, no, how are they contest this? No way.
Run rampant here. There's no group to mitigate this diva.
I mean,
and a self-title blast is not really what you want to see from Crispy. He's forced to just stay alive and keep the
yeah,
game
no,
coming.
no, you
Fight
can't.
nice
It's just too
way
much,
with that.
man.
Gets a decent amount of value, but with that full spot, not even actually needed. Golden Pants just under way too much pressure on the point. And TM, yeah, it's starting to get into the rhythm into this matchup.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing against Winston there if you have, like, Kitsune Rush? Like, she will just out-heal all damage you would have ever done.
And then just kind of decided to just push in forward.
It's too bad, man.
TNT on the diva and just kind of bowl them over because there was no way. I mean, Golden Pants had to come back. They didn't even actually kind of go on like a complete flank to go back and kind of touch that payload. But I think if you are 1, 2, 3, 4, like what, you're just trying to get this in OT, right? Like even if you give up a full completion.
But Winston really controlling the high ground, man. Or at least the flank. But he's getting absolutely cooked on there. Sad, man.
Tries to make a move into the back line and just gets batted back. I mean, Twisted
Yeah.
Minds is too good of a team to allow a move like that to pay off. And we are starting to see the cracks in the Winston comp. Crispy over to the Lucio feels like he just needs the boobs to get.
Yeah, Winston is not working here, I'm afraid, sadly.
On this diva, just look at him, he's up in the spawn door. Zero respect given, zero quarter. Tracer stalling for a moment. Self-destruct in the spawn door.
Oh, this Winston's... He's... What a poor guy, man. He's taking so much damage. Holy. Quartz is insane. Yeah, Quartz is so... Like, it's such a crazy pick for the Winston.
But
He just runs him down.
Look, first point was fun while it lasted, Matt.
Twisted Minds, like
Wow, wow, wow.
TNT is unreal at diva, and then if you're gonna play like a Winston into
This
it,
is
I mean,
hard, man.
that's, you know, we kind of have an idea of how it's gonna happen. Golden Pants had some some fun moments, but dude, I mean, you see the Winston just can't survive.
Are you cheering on Twisted?
Just
Yeah.
cannot come close to surviving.
Loki, I want to cheer a little bit on 1, 2, 3, 4 just because they are rocking the Winston on defense. I kind of respect that, like, a lot.
Yeah.
But
Or Winston, you just
yeah,
gotta put him into
I
one
want
blender.
Twisted to win.
Like before Golden
Just
Pants
because
could,
you
like,
wanted,
jump
though.
in, right, and get bubble down. He's already like,
And I low-key liked how Jay-Woo was playing, so I'm low-key on Twisted Mind's side now.
Just permanently on the back foot. And that's the nature of Diva, right? What she offers in this matchup. I think the way you win this matchup is that you basically have supports getting, or DPS getting way too much value. And then the Winston is just like drawing attention to himself. Primal is a very good ultimate, I will say, in this matchup. It basically removes all your issues as a hero. And they're winning the Primal fights, which they need to, but the fact that they're just falling over when the Primal's not available, yeah, it's not so good.
If they win, I'm actually gonna cry because they are by far the underdogs here. Okay, that's crazy. I didn't even know they were like that underdoggy. Okay, nice. I mean, they might make it possible here.
For 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back line.
Since they banned Ball, like everything is possible, I fear.
Basically, mirror match isn't going to be good for them.
right, because the
I actually
diva,
don't mind Hanzo.
the diva would just be so much. I mean, it's so much better, right?
And he's instantly swapping. Crazy, crazy. They just go for the lucky headshot.
We're not going to stick with that either. So it'll be back to the Kiri, but you already see me. He's got no armor. It's just going to have to, like, if they wanted to, they could just chase him around that corner.
I will say Winston does better on attack because you don't actually have to like defend the checkpoint, which is kind of your weakness on Winston. You can
Yeah, Winston attack is nasty on King's Row.
Later.
I gotta be really careful now.
Flank uses a lot of blinks to stay alive. TVNT tries to join him, but that makes space for Golden Pants, who immediately jumps over to the phone booth area, taking a little bit of map control away. It's getting a little awkward though. That's a rough back jump for Golden Pants, and this is where Quartz is waiting for him.
Yo, Quartz is rotating like crazy right now.
For the hills, trying to stay alive and regroup. barely does, but it is looking so sketchy.
I mean, look how they're
Just
set
feels
up.
like
They're
they can
all
finish
on the
him
high
off
ground.
whenever they
Wow,
want,
that's
right?
some crazy. D.Va on Kings is so fun. Yeah, but Winston too. Winston is also so fun on Kings, bro.
Full HP.
Yeah, but look at the rotation. They are like fully flipped on the map right now. What?
Take out the Winston is now TVNT quite low, but
They completely flipped the point. That's so crazy.
towards that rush. Here goes Golden Pants trying to take some space.
The moves are good for him, but Jaewoo finds Mimo, and then all these resources.
Yeah, but he can't really do much here. Now they flip it back. They did a 360 actually. What? They absolutely 360 the map. What?
I mean, this is just a really
Like, that's hilarious, actually.
Without the chaos of the wrecking ball, they look so.
Like they all went high ground, then they all rotated into their spawn, and now everything is back to normal. What? Yeah, Golden Pants gotta be Rob after his performance today. Like, he absolutely carried 1, 2, 3, 4 today. Wow.
Brief moment of opportunity where they could like make something happen. Both supports are having to basically give.
Just saying, we have 4 ults on Twisted right now, and only 2 on 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make something happen here.
Jump on in there.
Also, nasty Suzu, Kiri Gold, I mean.
Good rush though, maybe. Next bubble is going to be available shortly with that cooldown reduction. Golden Pants wants to isolate the choke, but the players who are on the other side of it have rotated back through to the Bone Food side. Beautiful movements from
They always flip that point. Crazy.
Here comes Golden Pants 95 needs to
I
get
mean,
this
we
final.
have Tracer, we have...
Introduce some kind of chaos. But there's so many resources poured into quartz, and the Deadeye channeling
He
against.
can't get out there, can he? He can. Crazy. Wow, wow, wow.
The post bomb though is good. They're out of resources to keep quartz up. And now the Primal really getting back into the mix, getting big value. Funny Astro under serious scrutiny here. He goes down.
Okay, they got the Winden though. They got the Winden. Carried it's not even close, but for TVNT and Quartz are carrying, yeah, they're playing so well.
Just from Jaewoo, TVNT, and Simple to keep this one going. They're gonna beat just for 3. That's the definition of desperation here, Matt.
I mean, they're gonna beat Drain Go for it. Is Crispy ends up falling. I guess with a minute left.
Oh, that was nasty. They are actually doing it, right?
You get Quartz back on the Shion, so that'll be something quite fun.
Yo, we got the Shion going.
This is our moment, Matt. This is our moment.
Yeah, we'll get a chance.
Man, this champ has one-shot me today so many times. I don't even want to see her, man.
I mean, I feel like this year probably is.
I don't want to see her again, man. She tilted me so much today. The amount of times I just get randomly like right-clicked by her. Holy.
That's a dire call out here. OC is good, but a beat could be better. Funny Astro finds the time to step up.
Yo, you aren't allowed to drive in there, bro.
A little bit of a splash connection to execute right under Lucio's back. It's good enough to set up the damage.
Yo, 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 yo.
Job. On the rush, man.
Look at this damage, man.
Big burst into Winston, a motorbike thrown in as well.
He just got motor. Like, look at the kill feed. It basically says you fucking drive through it, man.
Just the ability to.
It's basically a roadkill. What?
On the bike and do different types of stuff with the evade, and the damage output feels really strong. So. Golden Band's an opportunity here to
looks like Twisted did it.
Make sure TVNT doesn't knock him off course. It'll actually be Mimo who triggers OT.
The bike just casually killing Kai. Wow, wow, wow. The Shion pick is so good here. What? Nah, but will they lose it now? No way, right?
You know, it was a good try. It was a good try.
Nah, nah, nah. They clean it up. They clean it up. Tracer can stall, but no way it's enough.
Keep the Hopium alive.
And honestly,
crazy work. Okay.
I don't even think they would have predicted
Twisted Minds kinda smurfed on them here on the defense. The Shion pick was absolutely amazing. Wow.
Which allows you to now what we would assume would be
yeah, so Twisted Minds got that.
Map selections that we've had.
There you go with your points, man. Congratulations. You got the correct pick, holy.
Yeah, that seems like there's literally no contest for what.
Yeah, believe in TM, man, for real, for real.
The easy way to go here. I mean,
but Jaewoo and Quartz are so good. What? I mean, TVNT 0 deaths, by the way, just saying. 27 and 0.
No, I don't think
absolutely
so.
Crazy.
I think Tracer is probably the best ban.
Would they ban the Kier? Like, can that comp work?
Poor Winston, man. I feel sorry for him a little bit.
I think the supports, like, you have many options on the ball. Like, even the Kiri ban is probably the most impactful, but arguably banning Kiri can help Wrecking Ball because now you don't get to play it either. You're a support.
That's true. And
yeah,
like,
banning Kiri would be crazy. I just want to see what will happen then. Like, is it even...
It didn't seem like that, you know, if you think back to it.
Jaewoo, that's crazy.
At least in map number 1, right? They didn't actually go
yeah, nasty flank yet going on there.
They played the Brig, right? They played, like, Brig Juno. right?
I don't think that's coming back out. That did,
No,
that did not work. That did not work.
That may stay in the.
Okay, it's actually getting kind of suspenseful right here. We are 2 and 2. Wait, let me real quick set up the next prediction. Now everything I
honestly think Lucio Curie is
now
gonna
it's
be the
really
comp
mattering,
choice
right?
For 1, 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
on this map.
Now
I
I'm gonna
think
put
they
some
have
of
the
my
right, so-
channel points on the line,
and any
actually.
other support man I think Tracer
Okay.
is actually the best ban for TM. I
Wait,
don't
let
know
me
if they're
set that
gonna
up
find
real
it
quick.
because
I'm
usually
putting
it's
everything on TM.
Tracer.
Okay,
They might
okay.
wanna take the
I
heads up
also have
ban,
some
but I
channel
think
points
the
because, you
ball
know, I always like
relies
watch
a
with my
lot
phone
more
my
on
stream
Tracer than
on
other
like
folks do.
another
Like, if you
account
play
of mine.
Diva,
So I will bet against you then.
Yeah,
Then we can
I
have a
mean,
little duel here. Let's do that.
I do think this is
Okay.
where Xion fits a little bit better. I don't see Xion as a Tracer replacement. It feels, especially with Wrecking Ball, you cannot do what Tracer can do. Like to
So
be,
we
in the
go
enemy
Twisted
spawn,
Minds
surviving
and 1, 2,
alone,
3,
building
4.
support,
Reaper.
that's
We
not
do
happening.
like 2
Yeah,
minutes to put the
that's
points
genuinely, I
in.
think it's like maybe there's a TM.
This is the
advanced Tracer,
final
like
prediction,
Casper.
man.
I actually wouldn't mind that here. I think that for me is the best ban for them. I don't know if they can find it.
Okay,
It's like
I
the
will
ban thing with
place my
Tracer is
bet now.
also
I will place
a
my
little
bet now.
insane. Like you have to be a little crazy to find this.
We gotta have a little duel now. I mean, I root for TM, but
gotta
now,
wait
just
for
for
the
the
match
sake
point.
of fun,
I think
I
we have a
will
good
root
idea,
for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looking at
Just so we can have our little battle right here. Nah,
there's
you're
a-
really going in with
Surabasa
7.3
wants to
thousand. There is
gain
no
by
way.
By in 1, 2,
There is
3,
just
4
no way
versus,
you're doing like
Cassia.
7.3 thousand. Holy. Okay, I'm gonna go in with 2,000 then.
But 1, 2, 3, 4 wins it.
I'm putting 2,000 on
Blowout there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
On that
I
map.
mean, this is a fantastic wrecking ball.
now
I would
what?
argue this is the best one of the pool. Maybe Dorado is a little better. They're so different, it's hard to compare. But
If I lose a mass report, you nah.
wait, what?
It's 1, 2,
Oh, no,
3,
'cause
4
the-
banning
oh,
the Cassidy.
No,
wait
we
a
get
minute.
Suravasa.
Gee, they don't even need to ban the Diva. Although, I also have two.
Wait,
I have
there's
two
no
lines
ban?
left. Wait, actually, this blocks the Tracer ban. It's too genius. They're too smart.
Now that's actually kind of nasty.
'Cause
Wait,
the
what?
Tracer ban is the only. I think it's literally the only meaningful ban other than Lucio Curie. But those bans from TM, they ban the Wu Yang, but I don't know. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think you would play Wu Yang on this map. I think you would play the Lucio Curie in the mirror and just like the same way you did on Runasapi. I think you would just basically they want to run back Runasapi, which was competitive but still good for them.
Yeah, and I mean, like, obviously Quartz, like, this gives Quartz, like, a little bit more mobility, right? Being able to play the Sojourn, but the Hinder is so important against, like, Tracer and the ball. Not having that
Holy,
at his
no ball,
disposal is
GG.
gonna be brutal to play.
Yeah,
through.
no
I think
ball ban is
Sojourn has a
nasty.
hard matchup in the Wrecking Ball.
I mean,
It's
I
not
could
that
have a
easy
chance
because
in winning some channel
the
points then, I
slide
guess.
is so finicky. If you get booped in like from an unexpected
It
angle,
might be
right as you're
possible.
sliding, you could just slide into a wall and just be dead. Like you have no way out. So, especially before the double slide perk comes online, it's kind of a scary spot. I mean, Quartz is one of the best to ever do it on the hero. So
Yeah,
I
let's see how it's
expecting him to make
going.
A lot of those slip ups, but the opportunity is definitely going to be there for Golden Pants to get in on top of Quartz, which kind of feels like the story of this.
I'll be
final
right
map.
back
Like,
in 2
and
minutes.
Who can shut down the other? Can the hit scan?
Let's see how this game goes. Holy.
Or will this
Well-
Wrecking Ball just be too much to handle?
And, like, we know that they don't play, or at least they have not shown they want to play any, like, Mizuki, right? So you're not really worried about, like, a chain either. So, like, what is the deterrent for Golden Pants, right? Like, is there none?
I mean, TM, it's like they could still play Sig Mizuki. I mean, without the cast, I don't think it's as good, but I think it is fine. It's just that's the comp they don't play. That's why, frankly, TM are so beatable right now.
Yeah.
That one of the core meta comps, they don't want to play. It seems like they really don't want to touch it, which I think that's the advantage that 1, 2, 3, 4 they've been leveraging away at all series long. Antarctic Peninsula, everyone else is playing Sig Mizuki there. It's like
Yo,
only
I did
TM
not
really
know
don't.
there was a crocodile
So
on that
they're
map.
in an
What?
awkward spot here. They're probably talking
How
about
cool
it right
is
now. Like,
that?
what do we want to go with?
That's so cool. What? I didn't know about the
DPS and Bastion is
crocodile.
Very good against Wrecking Ball.
We gotta
I will
find
say
that on the
problem, though,
map.
Is that you just get kited.
That is amazing.
Bastion.
What?
It's very easy to run away. You're not like a tank who commits to any position on Wrecking Ball, and so getting away.
How
from
cool
the
is
forms
that?
Is generally quite easy, and
But-
Sojourn is going to be pretty free.
I mean,
to go back.
Sparsa, we might have a problem here.
Imagine we're gonna
As we
both
see,
of
we have
these
golden
Sims
pants
switch
on the
over
ball,
to
my guy.
Tracer.
We have golden pants on the ball.
Wouldn't have
As
expected
sorry
that.
as I am to say
But I
that.
kind of like it, especially on this first point. That's generally going to be a little bit slower and more, pokey.
They've been doing this whenever TVNT rolls out on Diva. If he
Yo, this is
swaps
gonna
and
be
plays, like, Ram or
suspenseful,
Maga or whatever,
exciting.
I imagine you'll see crispy swap. That's kind of what we've been seeing, at least throughout the series thus far.
No one can
And
afford
this
to give
guy
up
has
an
its
early pick here, but the
rotations.
Wrecking Ball is just proving to
Wow.
be really annoying. I like that he's not committing. Here comes the form from Quartz. Bunny Astro finds my moan. Not a kill you can allow to come through. Now Golden Pants has to do it alone on the flank. Bunny Astro takes a big trail. He's low, but he's not out of the fight just yet. He's even still
Man, we
taking
are
out
just
somebody
watching
who feels
basically
down
the
the point.
Golden
Not yet
Pants
tapped, though.
POV, what?
Golden Pants has proved to be pretty difficult
This
to
guy's
convict
doing
from.
everything.
But eventually, TVNT and Astro are just going to have too much to work with without my moan putting pressure on in the flank. And maybe more to be found, although Crispy dances away with the teleport. Golden Pants evades the form.
Nah, he died, man. He died. Poor guy.
Sports actually burns down the Wrecking Ball, and now TNT.
But I mean, good for you, good for you.
Unleashed, does get chained down, but the damage is done, man.
Yeah, it'll be point control here for Twisted Minds. Is DVNT trying to get a new mech
Yeah,
back.
but
as-
Hammond or Wrecking Ball is hard to execute here,
Yeah,
let's
the-
be
The
honest.
early pick on the Mimone was massive. It was, we'll see if they'll decide to stay on the Mizuki again. So,
Also
typically
funny,
what we see
Astro
is, like,
kind
when
of
they're
cooked the
kinda trying to
Tracer.
see, but they're going for it. But I think you can
Yeah,
make a
Pants
good argument
died
to play
once,
that
so
with
now
Lucio
the
here.
moral is high. The morals are
I do
high.
like the boops from Lucio. I mean, they're straightforward, but the value is real. High ground control here for TM. A slam comes in, speculative for the most part, but the OC from Kai.
Yeah, we have
makes
the
it a lot
Soul
more
popped,
dangerous.
okay.
It's just running low here for TVNT.
Nah,
Kai
he
picks
gets
up
stuck
the
to,
swing point,
and he
but-
goes into the Mizuki. Nah,
From
nah, man, he
Hold on,
murdered
though.
him. Stop that,
Back
stop
away.
that. What?
Actually is healthier.
That's so
Big
sad,
goal.
man.
Forced
That's
to
so
run for those
sad.
counter kills.
Nah.
Again, 1 HP. Where is he?
Poor
He's
guy.
right now. Cannot take any
He
kind
was
of a
just
fight at all.
collateral
Most of the time
damage, man.
Is a little too late. A rare mistake from Golden Pants there.
Oh,
on
that
the
was
goal.
sad.
It's not able to get back in touch. Somehow Kanale able to live on through that. I think he went down by that like a lower health pack and then actually just kind of.
Oh boy, what a sad moment for him.
And another flashpoint here opening up in a second. Golden Pants with a huge slam there. It's right into the mix.
Matrix blocks the follow-up though, and this Bastion is a real threat. So far, Quartz has been pretty stable in it, but as I say that, the cast
Quartz instantly gets picked well.
Picks up a quick one, and without the Bastion, damage is going to be lacking. Mimone even burns Jaywoo's looking for the one clip onto Kanale. I mean, he has to go for something like that in that moment. Early pick from the Sojourn is just not winnable for this time.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Twisted Minds though.
Okay, they have a good setup, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ability that like can't be matched without it, right? On the other side
I
of
will-
things. So like,
We
You
need Quartz
say that,
ult
but
to
in
cook now.
Sanctuary, it's like, I feel like Beat is just a defensive tool for TM. I don't think they can
Yeah.
really go forward with it because the Sanctuary will just kind of stop the aggression. It's a scary
Also,
beat
can
for TM. I
someone
don't think
explain
TM
to
has
me
the
why
value.
Twisted
He
Minds
also
just
has
doesn't go
the
Mizuki?
Oh, a chain down TVNT. He's got the self-destruct. The beat
Like,
has
I
come
don't get
out.
it, low-key.
Sanctuary, though, allows the point to continue to be fought. Kanale drops a rush in as well. Hoop is out from Astro. That clears the way for a big slam to come in. The follow-up damage is good.
A
A
nice
chain down onto
chain.
Yo,
Simple. Can't
we got the
teleport out.
pause.
Pause. But this fight feels done and dusted. I don't think TM have anything to do but a quick reset.
Yeah, no,
absolutely, and it feels
Twisted Minds got a reset
you're
here.
getting some nice slams now onto Quartz, right? And then just knocking them up in the sky, and then everybody focusing, whether it be Kai or Kanale, really kind of looking at the Soj and the Kiri there.
Oh, it's looking rough, man.
That
It's
is
looking
the
really
Dawn
rough right
double
now.
support ult used
Oh
by
boy,
1, 2,
oh
3,
boy.
4, but it looked like a fight that they were in a pretty nice shape to be able to take regardless.
Yeah, I mean, those kind of a kills, it comes in because TVNT is just out of Matrix, right? Normally,
Yeah.
you slam the Bastion, you Matrix him, no problem. But the amount of poke you have to deal with, crossing the sight lines, you know, ultimates coming out, the Matrix just doesn't last forever. You got to use those resources sometime, and it just goes to show the level of pressure that is on this Twisted Mind squad. The Wrecking Ball comp, when those
Yeah, I
slams
mean,
come in,
Wrecking
you're
Ball
gonna
is
hit
so
4 or
hard to
5
play
angles.
here.
It
It's
is
literally crazy,
hard
man.
to cover that kind of pressure. And even a team as good as TM, and we have seen their skill at times in surviving those difficult situations, sometimes it's not enough.
Yeah, and I'm curious for your POV, if you were to like rate all of the flash points, like the individual like objectives, like is the first opening one probably the worst for the ball?
It might be because there's not the rolls are a little awkward for ball, like that little high-low.
There's
like
a close quarter
it's a
one
little more
on
linear.
like the right. If you're looking at the overhead, like on the right side.
He's
of it,
low-key right, yeah.
as well.
He's low-key
there's
right.
the one with the pool of water.
Yes.
I think that one's actually quite good for Wrecking Ball though, because he can hit from all these different sides of point, rolling in and out. You know, it's only for advanced Wrecking Ball players, I'll say. 'Cause you
Yeah,
gotta
don't
have,
try
like,
it at
these, like,
home. Yes. Do
these
not.
like precise understandings of like how to roll through.
Yeah.
But I actually don't mind it there. Honestly, I think all the outside flashpoints feel winnable for Ball. That's why I think Ball is the best comp on this map. I think TM are gonna, they're fighting uphill to win this series here.
Yeah, and I think
Man, the pause is long. I hope it's going. I hope they will continue it.
in favor of
Okay.
TMNT's off the map.
Yeah, they
before we
nailed
even
the
get
fight,
back into
though.
it, I saw it when they paused at the edge of the pool, and like, you know, the fight was over. He was off the map in a quarter second. Quartz, Xion. That's gonna be the answer.
Oh, we are on the Xion now. We are on the Xion. Twisted Minds can start cooking now.
I mean, I think you're just trying to like just.
Twisted Minds can absolutely start cooking now.
Right on past the ball and just put pressure onto the back line.
TMNT kind of suffering. Does have the self-destruct and all. Crispy finds J.
Yo, Crispy killing too? Wait a second.
But yeah, you're hopeless in this fight. And what I mean, Crispy's in the back line. He's joining the dive with Golden Pants. This is the sign, I think, of a team that has ascended to true Wrecking Ball status when your Mizuki is in the enemy backline.
Okay, we do the 1-1. Holy.
Into one tiny spot on the map. They cannot win the fights in the extremities.
Yeah, we've seen some plays today from Mizuki's that, like, you know, obviously it's a small adjustment, right? But getting a full second extra on the TP and then a cooldown reduction on it allows you to kind of get a little bit more aggressive with the hero. So, like, kind of takes some different
Catastrophe
angles.
return. This buff is way better for a dive comp than it is for the meta we've been seeing, right? Where you really can use the mobility. Here comes the OC from Kai off the slam. TM covering really nicely for now, and actually Crispy is going to get punished for his hubris. Finally went a little too far.
So sad, the Sojold.
If they can clean things up here. Not necessarily easy. The remaining 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4.
But I mean, we have Twisted with the pressure, but this point is good for ball.
Yeah, I think you wait until Crispy can get back in.
Here you can get a lot of knockbacks and, like, you can play the walls really good.
Soon is, it's going to be the minefield here early. Funny Astro needs a Suzu to get out, yeah.
Yeah, just to stay alive. And Golden Pants has a lot of room to play with here.
But man, I feel like Xion is the pick here, to be honest, and she has her ult.
It's gonna be up to 1, 2, 3, 4 to force
This looks really good for Twisted Minds right now.
The rush is already out from Simple. Ooh, can this get a kill? It does shut down Crispy. Now Bike straight into the backline. Ultimate is available. The boof is gonna make it awkward for Quartz, but he gets a lot of assist here in the room. The dash for the extra.
Yeah, no, Xion is so good on this map, man.
TM really comfortable here on this flashpoint. This has been
I want to see the old pop
Yeah,
off.
I wonder how much Quartz and Twisted Minds even practice this in terms of like bringing the Xion into the mix. Probably none. Probably looking at another hero that can like add some hit scan like damage with some mobility, and it just happens to be the newest one.
Yeah, she's just popping in there right now.
Into the backline, get some good damage on Kai.
Yeah, Xion is so strong. Man.
Back the point to ensure that the overtime doesn't go against them. Can't quite connect on the Wrecking Ball, but doesn't necessarily need to.
Oh, what a catch. Wow.
Won't even be able to take his heals back to spawn. Still, it's a double support ultimate fight out of Twisted Minds as well as the Xion ult committed. So
I still, like, explain to me why, like, Simple or Funny Astro doesn't go Mizuki. I really don't get it.
I do think these 2 flashpoints are good for Wrecking Ball, but there is no opportunity for error.
Yeah, they have to be perfect though from here on out, as it seems like Twisted Mind starting to click a little bit here. We're playing our newest hero kind of against this comp, as that'll be Sanctuary used by Crispy here. Everybody trying to get aggressive for Twisted Minds is they just kind of run right into that Mizuki ultimate.
Yo, the wall jump.
I mean,
Nice tech, bro.
The best ultimates in the game right now for dealing with some unhinged aggression. I like the TM though are gonna stay alive in the enemy backline here. And though maybe TNT, okay, the cleanse is gonna
Tough. Crazy. It's so hard to play for them.
But Twisted Mind's still alive, still pressuring. But my Moan dropping Astro really starts to hurt because this is gonna turn into a crazy stagger now. You're not gonna get the regroup you were looking for. My Moan able to put some pressure on, and the self-destruct is out.
I thought someone would have died to the devolt. That would have been fun.
Trades his life for Simple. I think he's going to be happy with that one because in the most low number engagements is where Wrecking Ball really starts to shine. Player advantage for TM, but will it last long? Golden Pants Maimon still fighting into this one.
Yes, Maimon with a pretty nice advantage. Ooh, nice grab of the health pack there from Jwoo. Golden Pants just keeping this one going. Yeah, I mean, Crispy's going to come back on the Lucio here. They're going to try and take turns touching. It's going to be the Kitsune rush here from both sides.
They're stalling really well. Wow.
Crazy stall. The point is ticking up like wildfire. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rushes exchange on point. A nice delayed pulse onto TVN.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 started cooking apparently. What?
Finished off as well. Astro finds one in the backline. Jwoo finds a second. But Simple.
Yo, the trigger discipline though. Holy.
can't run it down, and the death matching is just too good.
My phone died. No, no, no. That's so sad.
If they could deal with Golden Pants, which is still an if for me.
But yeah, Twisted Minds, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of started cooking on this spot.
They will end up getting the
But they
bullet
still
there.
lost it though. Okay,
So, 1, 2,
okay.
3, 4. I mean, that was a
Wow.
pretty sizable event. Like using that Kitsune Rush. Obviously, they need a match simple there, but and not coming out on top. You also use the minefield in that fight as well.
The thing is,
allowing
Quartz on the
everybody else to
Shion,
get back
I
close
really
range.
believe in Twisted 2 now.
So it looks
Like
a lot of
Quartz on the
players like
Shion
to
is
touch
just
the
so
point. Minefield
nasty.
will actually get there, get a touch,
He
drag
can
you
put it
back.
to work, like they 100%.
Pulling some space for Kai, but he's got to deliver with this OC, and he's not really getting many targets presented for him. Twisted Minds biding their time, building up this sound barrier. They're going to potentially give up this point. They don't even
Man,
need
the
to.
damage
They
is so
need that one
nasty.
in
Look at
contest.
this.
They want to win things here and now, and they have the ultimates to maybe do
We
so
believe
back.
in
Oh,
life and in
so
death,
high,
exactly.
but this beat is going to just absolutely decimate them. The aggression already overwhelms from TM. Beautifully executed beat push.
They can get it here. Look at the ult economy. They can get it here. It's one. They have one more fight.
Yeah, and you would have
They have one more fight, and the ult economy is looking really, really bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. Golden Pants will be the one.
If they win this, I'm gonna cry. They might. I mean, look at the ults. It looks good for them. It really looks good for them.
Pulse bomb here as well as Golden Pants need to be so careful.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So good into the backline.
Yeah.
Kai.
No.
So much trouble now, but maybe the damage is done.
I mean, they're both low there. There's no way they lose that fight.
Golden Pants still alive with a minefield on point, but the foursome
They can't lose that, right?
So hard to
Nah, nah, nah.
grouping of heroes. Jaybu has another kill in, and Twisted
They
Minds
actually got
are
it.
gonna get the
Wow,
job
wow,
done.
wow.
Even Golden Pants eventually
Wow.
runs out of
What a
gas.
game. So close. That was
What a
really
heartbreaker.
great.
1, 2, 3, 4 for
They
Twisted Minds.
diddly did it. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I will get you your payout.
I
Wow.
mean, barely, but I mean.
Like that was such a great
you
game
see
from
the
them,
new
right?
hero pay off, right? I mean, they used Shion, and that
Really
was
nice.
Really kind of a huge difference.
Wait, let me
Quartz goes over to the newest hero.
let me see how I can
able
do
to
it really
kind of
quick.
being able to, continue. The aggression that
Yeah,
the team is
Twisted
putting together,
Minds
right?
won
They
that.
didn't really
Wow.
give a nice like dive target per se.
Very
for
nice,
anybody
man.
to go to, right?
There you
for
got your
Golden
channel
Pants, even
points. You got
Galactus,
the channel
everybody
points.
with hypermobility there available.
Yeah, 9k
for Twisted
just for you,
Minds.
man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll honestly lock
Isn't
up on the first
gambling
point.
a fine thing to
I think
do?
First point should be more winnable, but I agree. The Shion kind of changed everything. Quartz was
Very
the
nice.
dive target for so many fights, and then as Shion, it didn't really feel that way. It felt like he was the one doing the diving, right?
But
He
yeah,
was the
Shion ult
aggressive.
is, it feels
felt like
so
he
hard to
got
play
every
against. The
turn.
fact that she has
The nature
3
of the
dashes
entire
with that
matchup from
is crazy in my opinion. She can dash 3 times and just do whatever it is, like 150 damage or something.
It looks fantastic.
Man.
And the Wrecking Ball just
But
does
what
phenomenally
cool
job for
animation
getting
she has.
defensive utility
Holy.
against Shion, and that proved to be a liability here on Saravasa.
Yeah, and I know people probably obviously playing the newest hero at home.
Wow,
trying to get
wow,
kind
wow.
of
What a
into
fun
it.
game.
Looking at maybe like what the
Glad
perks
you,
were that,
glad
Sparsa
Sparsa that your team made it though.
goes
Really
with
glad.
that
But it was
X-Mach, and
such
that
a fight.
that
Wow,
gives
it was
the,
such a fun
does the
game to
extra
watch.
damage, so
Holy.
it does 20% more damage.
Really
below the,
great.
half health. And then
1
the
to 3
major
get
perk, I see a
wrecked.
lot of people,
Yo, yo, yo. I mean, it was very close. Like, you gotta imagine, it was 2-2, and on the last map, it also was 2-2. Like, crazy close.
And then regens 20 HP per second while on the bike. So
But yeah, better team wins, I guess.
As fun as having more passives is,
the bike health is
Like, I gotta say, Jay-Woo absolutely carried. Quartz, every one of them, to be honest. Simple also completely cracked. Simple was so cracked on the Ilari there. I remember that game, man. Wow.
You can use that HP any way you want. You can use it
This
to
guy
attack,
was
you can
so
also
good.
use it to escape and get out. So
Kinda
I
cracked.
really feel like, I mean, this is what I expected kind of from Shion, that in a very fast dynamic comp, yes, you can't replace hitscan in a long-range poke trade, but you can absolutely replace
Man, we have
hitscan
80k
when
viewers on the
you're falling
Overwatch League
series,
right now.
when
That's a
like
lot.
these kinda chaotic
That's so cool.
moments, you could, you know, sometimes you're Cassidy, other times you feel more like Genji on this hero.
yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah, they all
right?
played
I mean,
so well.
just the
Wow.
versatility as a hero,
But
and
the
then
stupid ball player, nah.
his three,
That's so mean,
the
man.
ultimate. One of the cooler things is like
The
you can
ball player
actually,
did so
you know,
well.
obviously, you know, take it
But
towards
I really don't
high
get
ground,
why
right? You
they
can actually
don't
kinda
pick
get, like,
Mizuki
upward
into ball.
mobility
Why do they not do
typically
it?
see,
Tell me why,
from some
why?
ultimates being able to
I
kinda,
don't get
like,
it at all.
change verticality, things like that. So, you know, it's funny. It's like we were talking about, like at the beginning of the day, like maybe we'll see Shion, like you know,
Yeah, what a
first
game,
series,
what a
nothing,
game.
banned out,
Crazy
this
work.
series kind of nothing, and then at the end, final map, it ends up you know, being a huge addition for the team.
I mean, the way this map looked, genuinely, it kind of felt like maybe if they played it all series, this would have been a way better series for them.
Yeah,
like rather
maybe.
than hoping to hit, like in a way, I think the Wrecking Ball players, they're so good at ball nowadays that like the hinder is something they can play around. Like they're not, especially when the shield perk comes online, it really doesn't feel like that big of a deal.
I made 3
Versus
channel
just
points
being
today.
harder to kill.
Nice, man.
There's no
But only
counterplay
3?
to that,
No.
right? Other than just,
Really
I don't know,
only
better or
3?
whatever, right? But
You should have
lasting
gotten
longer
at
on
least
this camp,
2,000
staying alive deeper into the fight for course. I
from
think
the
it
last
matters more
bet.
than
There's
any
no
kind of
way you
SR
like
threat that a Cassidy can
lost
bring.
so
It
much
also,
beforehand.
Like
3k,
you know,
yeah, 3k.
puts Golden Pants
Good day for you,
in,
man. Good day for you
obviously in a
today.
weird spot where,
Holy.
like, okay, there's no Bastion to dive. There's no.
We
Cassidy
are
to
really be
dive,
winning
right?
this today.
And on the other side, it gives them a Diva, Shoyan, and Tracer opportunity to go, you know, into their back line. But huge win for Twisted Minds. Let's bring in.
Yeah, but I gotta be
Astro. Let's
honest with
talk
you.
a little bit about this
I
game
think
and
I'm gonna rate
Astro,
another streamer
again, that
now.
one goes down to
Tomorrow's
the wire.
second,
I gotta
imagine.
ask, how many times do you guys have
I mean,
practiced, the
TM
Shion kinda
second,
coming
this
into your
might
comps,
work out.
or none at all?
We've given it a few tries.
Only
actually.
problem right now
Yeah,
is,
the hero
like,
looks
I'm
really,
feeling
really
kinda
OP,
tired. My
so
room is
we've
so
been
hot right
giving it a
now.
few tries, yeah.
I would
It works out.
actually...
We'll see a lot more of it in the next few weeks.
Yo, wait, what happened?
Yeah, I gotta ask. I mean, playing against the Wrecking Ball
Sparsa
comp is
just
always a
redeemed
bit of a
Guide the
nightmare
Raid.
on support.
Ah.
I think it's fair to say at this level of
Wait,
play.
yeah, I have
And
that.
this series
So
went
what do I
down to
do?
the wire.
I
You guys
take
really
this
were
name
tested
now,
by 1, 2, 3, 4.
and now
How do
I
you see
can
1,
put
2,
it
3,
in
4
here,
as a
right?
player
Wait.
coming out of
Raid
promotional
channel.
but showing really strong performances against good teams in
Search.
OWCS? And how did you prepare for this match, being that it's
Ah,
basically
there he
the only
is.
team playing this style in the EMEA?
So he's
I
playing
think
Impulse right now.
impossible
Is that right? Is that the
prepare
right
for because
guy?
No one plays the same
I
team
think
focus
so,
the same
right?
style as they do, so we've
There's a lot
more
of
just been
OW
focusing on the
on
next couple of
drivers.
weeks of matches and
Yeah,
then
so
coming
let's
into
do
this
it
one,
that
like,
way
whatever
then.
happens,
You
happens.
redeemed the raid thingy.
That comp is
Yes, he's
impossible
playing
to prepare
Impulse.
for.
Okay, yeah, then I will just raid over there.
Oh, what was
Because I'm feeling so tired today, and we already streamed
I
like
just
4
asking
hours
about, you know,
today.
how do you-
Like, I'm
how do
really
you
sorry,
expect
but
them
I wanted to
develop?
try
When you
out
play 1, 2,
this
3, 4, like,
this
where do you
sort
place
of
them if you
what's it
had to
called,
rank them? I know it's
casting
probably hard to do
co-streaming.
considering they're so
And yeah, it's really interesting, but I
I'd say the-
gotta get better at commentating and stuff, right? But it's really fun to do. We might keep doing it in the future, and especially when like the World Series. Please do more. I love these streams, man. That means so much to me. You can't even imagine, man. Yeah, but for sure, I will keep you updated there. Make sure to follow my X maybe. On X, I will post whenever something is coming up. And yeah, I will absolutely rate Impulse now. Thank you for being here, Sparsa, and yeah, you're the goat, man. It's so fun having you around, man.
Like anything you're looking at as a
See you,
team
see you.
that,
Have a great one.
you
Really
guys
have a
to
great
include in
one.
the next few weeks.
I will.
Other things that we're working on. We've played a lot of.
Yeah, he's doing the Impulse charity. Yeah.
But we're just
Have a great day, man. Bye, 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 bye. Enjoy your day.
save some different stuff for match day against this team, and then I think you'll see a different TM starting next week.
I mean, I think that's something that a lot of people, and myself included, expected, right? You guys, you know, it's uncharacteristic for you guys to have a tough couple of weeks. How do you look at as a team at a moment like that? Because I mean, honestly, it's one of the hardest things I think for teams to do when you have had such an incredible run of international success. I mean, I think it's not crazy to say over the last calendar year, you've been the best team in the world, like on average across all these performances. And then to have some tough games in a regional competition here in OWCS. How do you guys take that as a team? What's the process like to kind of try to rise out of that moment?
I mean, we're trying lots of stuff. It's obvious, you know, like from last stage, we only dropped 1 maps the whole time, and then we come into this stage, and you know, we're dropping maps left, right, and center, and we're losing series, and we're struggling. I think there's no secret to that. But I think everyone on the team just knows that if we keep playing together and staying as a team instead of trying to blame each other and keep working hard in scrims, taking rests when we need it, and not going too crazy, try not to lose our minds over a few losses, and I know that we'll come back from it.
Hey, well, you have a rest day tomorrow. Just a 1-match week for you guys this week. You kind of can take it easy the rest of the week. Thanks so much for joining us, Astro. Congrats on the win.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, always a good time getting to chat with Funny Astro. That is a series that goes down to the wire. And look, if you're Twisted Minds or you're a fan of them, you know, you're really happy that they're able to pull that one out, Jake.
Yeah, that's going to be a sign of relief, especially in the 1-match week that you could, you know, glad you escaped that series, right? With the win, like that, you would take that all the way to the bank, even a 3-2. Up next, of course, it's going to be Virtus Pro taking on Alcatsia. Many have tried, but Virtus Pro are moving different this stage. It's going gonna be a scary one, Matt.
I mean, Virtus Pro, they have been a buzzsaw through the opponents this stage. You do not want to miss that match we got coming up next. But also, just to remind you guys, we have some of the on-vaults in the shop in-game. If you're missing out on some of these skins for your collection, we're bringing back the classics. So make sure you kind of jump into game. I mean, that Genji skin is, I know, one of the best. I love that Ana skin as well. Just some awesome skins that we've had in the past for Overwatch esports. So make sure you go into the on-vault in the shop. Make sure you're going to get those limited time. So